time and shit. She really got a bad concept on time.
Go with your move, and if you play, then you gon' die today. Could've bought designer, split the rack on Michael J's. Control the pot, grip on the Glock, watch the dough making plays. And if my opposition see me here on up, then he a fool. Yeah, my diamonds in like H2O, bitch, come get in this pool. Last nigga, he had tried me, you know he had made the news. I was smooth since I was younger, I was that dude. Yeah, hey. Saw my mama in that casket, left me traumatized. See my first gun at 15, it left me mesmerized. All the odds be scared and high, and the hoes petrified. Say he a Christian, when I see him, he get crucified. Any opposition pop up, they get neutralized. I'm from the hood with a Uzi 9 like school supplies. Watching what I eat, watching what I speak, watching what I see. I need prosperity. Jesus died at 33 shots to come from me. Speeding in the SRT, I wish a nigga play with me. If my opposition see me here on up, then he a fool. Yeah, my diamonds in like H2O, bitch, come get in this pool. Last nigga, he had tried me, you know he had made the news. I was smooth since I was younger, I was that dude. Whole lot of money coming in, I count a lot of guap. Lil' boy say he wants to smoke, I told that nigga he should start, yeah. What's the move, yeah, what's the play, yeah, he won't smoke with who, take him down today, yeah, even in the Cartier, still see the hoe when niggas shoot the smile off your face, I ain't came to choke with niggas, got a Cuban on my neck, so I ain't tryna link with niggas, got a bottle in my section, I ain't tryna drink with niggas, and nigga mug and get you shot, you better not move or blink at nigga, all this water around my neck look like a fucking sprinkler system, bad bitch a porn star, you know she resemble Pinky nigga. Remember days I was broke, nice rings on pinky fingers, y'all. Hey, go with your move, and if you play, then you gon' die today. Could've bought designer, spent the rack on Michael J's. Control the pot, I grip the Glock, watch the dough making plays. Yo, and if my opposition see me here on up, then he a fool. Yeah, my diamonds in like H2O, bitch, come get in this pool. Last nigga, he had tried me, you know he had made the news. I was smooth since I was younger, I was that dude, y'all. Watching what I eat, watching what I speak, watching what I see. I need prosperity. Jesus died at 33 shots to come from me, yeah. Hey.
Mayday.
Oh, there we go.
Copy that. Hip-hop being over. Tweet. Yeah, Murder went crazy on the beat. What up, Dream Team? What up? Yeah. You hear that? You hear that? Yeah. And the bass up. Watch this. Picture me rolling like a Cadillac. Rolling down the block so smooth. Yeah, Texas nigga, I be fucking Texas niggas. We always do that shit because we so cool. Like a penguin pussy, nigga, yeah, that's cold shit. Is a pig's pussy pink? Yeah, I think so. I done said P 6 times already. I ain't even have to flush the fucking toilet bowl. Hey, I've been outside since the first blade of grass ever peeked up out the ground out the dirty mud. And then most of these new rappers say I don't give a fuck like they tough. Me, I don't give a fuck. Glad my G's weren't around. We all draped up and dripped out in red, nigga, really blood. But we gon' make you do something about it. Them wolf tickets getting cash, no puppy love. And I really would not put no stock in the social media fabricated little plots. Cause if you pay attention, you would see that they is quiet than a mouse when I'm around. These motherfuckers don't talk. Just pay attention to the expression upon their faces. I'm a lot. You can counterfeit anything nowadays, but authenticity remains the same. You cannot. Now remember the exact spot. Mumble music took off. Not the Migos' fault. R.I.P. Take off. I will never knock another nigga hustle. Just swap a few out and bring us back Tupac. Mayday, calling all squad, just fast forward, this is the distress call.
When it's just people, they go around and find out.
Where's KRS now?
We're activating Eric B and Rakim and telling Ice Cube to get the AK. We're activating Ice
Well,
Cube.
I'ma bring him hell until my heart stops and tell my kids that I love him. I went down swinging, saving hip hop. KRS, where's KRS-One?
Yeah, we could really use KRS-One. Goddamn it, Mambo, you'll tell him yourself.
And from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, there is no doubting that you're dealing with the USMC. U for underrated, S for stick 'em up. M for motherfuckers, C for cut 'em up. Yeah, a devil dog, I'm creeping through the fog just like the doggy dog on the West Coast did. You know it's right. I'm here for hip hop. Put your hands in the sky with my storylines. Someone tell them to write. Get the microphone. If they is sloppy tonight, I ain't taking this no more. I'm finna fight. I know just what I'm here for. I know just why I landed. I guess I'm really supposed to save these beats. The Anunnaki planned it. This shit ain't personal, it's business, so I'm really numb. Zulu in my blood, so when the morning comes, you wake me up with drum. As soon as I hear the sound, I'm up in the instant. I don't need no time. I'm waking up with guns. I'm giving haters some. Let the blood run, blood run.
Fire at will.
Tweet, tweet. We ain't standing up for all. We finna take the streets. Hip hop is in a state of emergency, but not me. As long as I'm breathing this breath I got, I'm finna take this Glock and rock until I represent and save hip hop. Mayday. Fast forward, this is the distress call.
Copy that. Hip hop being Copy that. We're sending Jada Kids.
The whole rock too. Where's KRS now?
We're activating Eric B and Rakim and telling Ice Cube to get the AK. We're activating Ice
Well,
Cube.
I'ma bring him hell until my heart stops and tell my kids that I love him. I went down swinging, saving hip hop. KRS, where's KRS-One?
I went down swinging, saving hip hop. Fire at will. Fire at will. Yeah, we can really use KRS-One. God damn it, Fafo. You'll tell him yourself. You'll tell him yourself.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Teasy.
Yeah.
His name is
Hello.
Mel. His name is Mel, and he got an IG I'm gonna go on to now.
I'm reading the text.
If you wanna ride me, baby, then ride me, baby. We
I
can
feel
do
like I
it
need a little
all
bottle of Crown Royal listening to this jam.
It's Rihanna Spears, man. Got me one of that cool. Getting Mason.
Yeah. As soon as I heard that, I'm looking for my aunt to go two-step.
I like the beat.
You got a little bit of looky thing. You sure looking good to me.
Teasy, that's yo?
I gotta wake up pretty early, so you can't stay to sleep. You
don't know
can come
Who
about
is that?
That's
10,
Biddy
3,
Mason. Biddy
nothing
Mason.
but your phone and your shoes. Fryers and fish are starting now, and if it's good, I make spaghetti too. I know
She go
you
by
don't
Biddy Mason
deserve
on
my
Facebook.
love, but you got that
BIDDY.
thing I like. Ooh, Mr. Big Stuff. If you wanna ride me, baby, then ride me, baby. We can do it all night,
Damn, I'm about to take this shit inside these brothers. Damn, my ass up.
all night. If you wanna ride me, baby, then ride me, baby.
Rodney,
We
girl.
can do it all night,
That's them birds.
all
Wrong
night,
name.
all night. If you wanna ride me, baby, ride
Go ahead
me
and
good.
swatting that bug outside like you're doing.
You got a kiss that spot that I like. Have me knocking pillows down on the floor. Ooh, Mr. Big Stuff, tell me now, who do you think you are? You got that stuff that I like, make me wanna rock you all night and have me singing up to the stars. Can you rock it to the right? Rock with me. Can you rock it to the left? Rock with me. Rock it in the middle. 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 Can you rock it to the right? Rock with me. Can you rock it to the left? Rock with me. Rock it in the middle. Rock it in the middle. Rock it in the middle. Rock it in the middle all night.
Nah, that one's smooth right there.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was a
smooth.
good one.
I just sent me a little crown. So I'm in that. I'm in that vibe.
Yep, for sure. I
Oh,
ain't got no
y'all
crown. That's
drinking? Hold
messed up.
on. I ain't like I'm drinking. Y'all drinking without me. Hold on.
You already know, man. You already know.
What
Y'all want
happened?
some
I
This
got
of this?
kicked off.
Want some
my
of this?
jam right here, man.
Want some
Shout
of
out
this?
Strokey Bobby. I produced this song, man. B Hills featuring Strokey Bobby. Video coming out soon, man.
Okay.
Thugging, are you snaking me? Love me or hate me. Don't know what you would do. Thugging, are you snaking me? Gon' be one of the two. Time after time, you done showed me the lie after lie. Never told me the truth. Love me or hate me. Don't know what you would do. Thugging, are you snaking me? Gon' be one of the two. Time after time, you done showed me the lie
Ooh,
after lie. Never told me the truth. You change, it'll never be the same with you. It was all love. I keep
Dwayne,
it
what is my
real
picture
with you.
behind your screen? Is that what it is?
I let you
Yeah.
in to see how I thought.
Okay.
You
I
was
just
plotting
want to make sure I'm still
overtime,
on.
showing
oh
fake
Lord, that's
love.
wrong.
You
It's a
produced this,
shame
man?
because we've been the coldest
Yeah, I
niggas from
produced
the
it,
way.
and
Never
I'm
changed,
featured
not
on the
one
end
of the
of it
coldest
too. But
niggas
yeah,
from the
I
way.
produced the
For
song.
real, now you gotta watch this shit from round the way. That's what
You can
it
come to the
is. I can't
barbecue.
have you hanging around if you gon' hate.
He
Tryna
asked,
snake
this artist asked how
me.
much to
A
push his
punk ain't
single.
kill a king. We was friends, now we enemies.
$5
Treated you better than the
$5 a
ones that's killing
commentator.
me.
Love
Love
me,
me or
yeah.
hate me. Don't know what you would do. Thugging or you snaking me. Gon' be one of the two. Time after time. You done showed
That's
me
crazy.
lie after lie. Never
No, for
told
sure.
me the truth. Love me or hate me. Don't know what you would
Love
do.
me or hate
Thugging or you
me.
snaking
That's
me. Gon'
catchy.
be one of the two. Time after time. You done showed me the lie after lie. Never told me the truth. You change. It'll never be the same with you.
Love me, yeah.
Is that one streaming right now?
Yeah, it's called Envy by B Hills and Strokey Bobby.
Always in a bad
Envy?
mood every time I see you, so easily judging
I'm
someone
about to get
else.
a pen, man. I
But you
need a
put that
pen.
effort in, worrying about yourself. That's why I look in the mirror when I need somebody's help. Only myself I trust. So if anything happens, I'll just self-destruct. I take the weed out the wrapper, then I spark the blunt. I'm still blow hours after.
Okay,
Tell me
producer
what
and
they
rapper,
say,
huh?
fuck 'em. I'm
Yep.
doing what I want while
How
you
you
doing
doing?
what you
What you
can.
doing?
And just pretend, blog like you the man. Spend they whole check, then they broke just again. Won't ever learn, so I guess the joke's on them. Love me or hate me, don't know what you would do. Thugging or
You
you
got the music
snaking me,
video
gon' be one of the
coming out
two.
soon. He
Time
actually
after
sent me his
time, you
footage,
done showed
so
me
it'll
the
probably be
lie
out in the
after
next probably
lie.
2 months,
Never told me
month
the
to
truth.
2 months. You should have
Envy,
the video.
what's the name? How's it?
Thugging or you snaking
It's
me, gon' be
Envy,
one of
like
the two. Time after
Uh-huh.
ENVY, Envy,
time, you done
Yeah.
showed me
and then
the lie
Strokey
after
Bobby. Or if you
lie.
just
Never
type in
told me the
B
truth.
Hills, like
You
BHI, like
Yeah.
how my name is
change,
right there,
it'll never be the
Yeah, I
BHILD.
got you.
Yeah, Envy.
same
And then,
with
but I have two versions of the song. So this one's the one with Strokey Bobby on it, because this is actually the remix. But the remix was so hard that it turned into the main one. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I like that one.
Yeah. Shout out
Shit
Strokey
happens
Bobby
sometimes.
though. He's from Louisiana.
Word.
That's
Okay.
my dude though. That's my fan, man. I love Strokey Bobby, man.
Hawk Life know about that.
It's my section. I'm from
And if anybody needs some beats from B Hills, man, let me know, man, because I do that.
damn, what happened to everybody? Where the fuck
Everybody
you?
left, man. I'm gonna get Teasy back
Speaking
in
of
here.
beats, B Hills. Hey man, how about I send you two and you send me two? I need a new vibe, man.
All right, I
Hey,
got you.
listen, man.
I
It's your boy Hawk Life.
Yeah.
It's on tap in the panel. Make sure you tap in and not tapped out. Because you never know what we talking about. Some people left, and this what I didn't want to deal with. So what it is, what it is. We gonna get it cranking. We gonna get it popping. We got some. I don't know who background that is, but can you mute your background? Um, Mike. We
Yeah,
got
I
some,
need that song.
we got some dope shit, dope questions, dope topics. Um, Here at Tap In, we're not politically correct. We're correct and politically. I mean, we say it how we feel, the way we feel. And we give a fuck if you like it or not. If this ain't your tone, then you need to leave and turn the channel. But if it is your tone,
And stay
pull
right
up, stay right here, pull up, lock in. Let's get it cracking.
not everybody's made for this, man. Some people, some people
Nah,
out here, not everybody can be real like us. You know what I'm saying?
nah, everybody ain't made for this, but we gonna we gonna we gonna tell you how it is. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Now, first topic, and maybe some people gonna pull up doing while we live. I'm pretty sure. But first topic is it okay for women to chase sometimes?
Hell, motherfucking yeah, it is. Cause how else we gonna let them? How else they gonna know that they feeling us? Sometimes a guy needs to, you know what I mean? A girl, you know what I mean? Just like girls want to feel good about themselves, guys need that same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why should, especially if, you know what I mean? Like the way society is now and like equal rights and shit, it should be equal rights both ways. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say too much in it because I ain't trying to get no hate emails. I'm just saying though, like, you know what I'm saying? If everything's equal, then it should be equal. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Man, hell yeah. So, what was the question? The question was, is it okay if a girl chases a man in a relationship? Hot life.
Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah, it's okay. Show me something. Show me you want this.
Yeah,
Keep
send
the
me some.
guesswork out of it. You know what I mean?
absolutely, absolutely. Um, I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with a I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with a girl taking initiative. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Being somebody a little antisocial, I guess that's the Aries in me. But if you I like the initiative. I want to take the initiative because I might be I ain't gonna say shy, I just might not be in the mood to do the chasing.
Yeah,
So I be like, fuck it. I see you taking that initiative and you showing me you basically taking some of the work out of it. You know, I ain't gonna say 50-50 because y'all got to think about this 50-50. I'm not gonna say shit.
yeah. But on some real shit, like honestly, like most relationships that I've been in have been girls that at least like put themselves out there to the point that I knew that, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it as a dude, you know what I'm saying? Like we be getting rejected and shit. So after that, you don't want to deal with that shit no more, you know what I'm saying? So unless a girl really letting you know that she's interested in shit, I ain't even really trying to fuck with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these girls be trying to, they be into you, but they be playing so hard to get that you be losing interest in it because it's like, you know what I mean? Like you don't know if it's a game or if they just don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like it should be like it should be a both ways. Like if you feel it, if you fucking with me, then I should be fucking with you. It shouldn't, you know what I mean? We're too grown to be playing these games and shit. Like we ain't in high school no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you like me, I
Man,
like you. Let's try to see if this is compatible. You know what I mean? Fuck all this like I like you, but you don't like me. But then as soon as I don't like you, then you like me. Like I'm too old for that shit. You feel me?
Right, right,
like on the
right.
lady side too, you know they inbox is full of thirsty ass motherfuckers,
Oh yeah.
24/7. Sup, 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 sup. So it's like they probably numb to it if you hit them with some shit that someone just said 30 times. So yeah, show me you interested. I ain't trying to fall in line with that with everybody else.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. And you gotta do editing these days, you know what I'm saying? Like, and fuck all the internet shit, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to meet somebody in real life. Like, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
At the grocery
I
store.
can go on Facebook dating, bro.
No, Facebook dating is a scam. You know what I'm saying?
The
It's
question,
Okay.
Nisha,
No,
the
okay.
question,
I just texted this artist, right? And he said he willing to sacrifice. I asked him what's his budget. He said he willing to sacrifice anything for me.
y'all gonna have to deal with that all screen.
yeah,
This,
T's
this
not
some
on here anymore.
I gotta deal with that all screen. The question was, um, is did I say is it okay? Is it
It's like, is it okay for girls to chase a dude?
sometimes? Yeah.
No, it's not okay. You should let a
Ugh.
man come. Y'all could come to us. Why we should chase y'all? That's no. No,
So
no.
you know, so if
Man,
you feeling a dude, then you ain't gonna let him know and be like,
I'm not chasing nothing. I'm only chasing a
it's not
bag, okay?
chasing though, but it's like letting them know that you into him though. You ain't even gonna let him know. How's he supposed to know that he even got a chance with you if
Play
you ain't
hard
gonna
to
put him
get.
out there with
Play
that?
hard to get. Play
oh
hard to get.
Lord.
God is B said I'm more aggressive and dominant. So yeah,
We tired. We tired of chasing y'all. It's exhausting. You know what I'm saying? I'm using up all my
Okay, so you want me to choke you? You want me
no.
to choke you and tell you you belong to me? That's what you want to say?
I
That's
mean, if
what you
you
want
into
to say?
that,
Yeah, fuck it.
hold up, we ain't saying all that now. But we ain't all that. Niggas gonna be choked. Some of them be into that.
yeah, if that's what you into. You
Some
know, we
some of them
No
be
tired.
into
did it,
that
no
that
did it.
dominatrix. Not like no quote me on this one. A person came and sat on my couch. He said, "Man, I got something to tell you." I said, "What?" He said, "I'm in a polygamous." I said, "What is polygamous?" He said, "I have one female, one house, and I have another one at another house. I'm just gonna be doing bang and bang." I said, "What the hell?" So I said, "You okay to swing your willy me everywhere?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What about a poly relationship?" He was like, "I don't want that. I just want a polygamous." I said, "Okay."
It sound like his
Same.
schedule.
That's
full.
sound like he a player.
Sound like he ain't got no time. His schedule's filled up.
Yeah,
He
he
said
just
he wanted polygamous to where to where he had one woman in one house and another one in another one. And he don't believe in taking care of other kids by
He's a
men.
player. That's a player.
You better have some money because that shit ain't working if you ain't got no money, man. You better got some.
press. Like I said, I get it. Women don't want to be the chase. I don't feel like you have to chase. I don't mind a woman every now and then initiating the conversation. Like I feel like if that's where you at, because I feel like this is different genre, different years. And it is these days and
See,
times.
answer this question.
And these days and times it's more like in these days and times it's more like women are taking a lot of initiative. When men don't want to propose, women are proposing. And when women want something, they going after it. So I feel like the times has changed, but I feel like still a lot of the women still live off the old school values.
I think we should just meet in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like if you feeling me, I'm feeling you. Let's try to see how this works. Type shit. You know, that's how I feel. That's my final answer.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Meet in the middle.
Yeah, like if I'm liking you, you liking me, let's just like fuck all that playing games. We ain't in high school no more. Like let's just see how it works. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of
But I ain't gonna lie.
you know, because a
Poly
lot of times
relationship, I ain't gonna lie.
Goddamn. That's a whole nother
I'm with
subject.
the poly.
so shout out, yeah, shout
That's
out
a, that's a whole nother goddamn conversation.
another topic. We
Speaking on poly, since we going there, we can add it in there. Since we going there,
Yeah.
why is that such a thing? I mean, I understand people that had threesomes and all that. So when did it evolve from having
Okay, look
threesomes
at the
to not being
rapper.
poly?
Look at Finesse two times and Neo. Neo got four women in a poly.
Mm,
Finesse two times had three. He took two away and kept one.
uh-huh.
So, so let me ask you a question. Would you be okay with being the fourth woman in the relationship?
Sure. Yeah.
Only if you got that kind of money.
Because I know
If you a
I'm all
regular
down,
Joe, you ain't having
with
it.
four women, but I ain't trying to be no four guy, fucking one girl. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, man, that shit started happening when these relationships went out the window. And it's next up, everybody knows you ain't the only one, so you might as well accept it and get along. Cause
That's
this
what it
shit wild
sounds like.
nowadays dating.
Can't beat them, join
Yep.
them type shit. That's what it sounds
Join
like.
them, fuck it.
But
You're gonna be
listen,
someone else anyways.
listen,
But
I ain't never had no poly relationship.
nah, me neither, man. I got a hard
Um,
enough time keeping up with one.
not saying
Try
that
it.
if it
Try
came to
it.
the table,
Try it.
not saying
Just try it.
I was about to say, not saying if it didn't come to the table, I wouldn't try it. It may be something I'm interested in trying. Only because when it comes to conversation and knowing how to be a good listener just as well as a good leader. I think
Right.
I fit that mold well, and to be in that type of situation, you gotta fit that mold. You gotta be able to, because when you a nigga, you bad enough dealing with one woman is crazy. So when you dealing with three and four of them, oh Lord, there's a whole lot of personality. So you gotta have a whole lot of patience and a whole lot of understanding. And then them
But
people that's
That
getting in it
too.
with you gotta know what they're getting into.
but
Cause
Hmm.
at the same time, can you have that without having money though? Like, can you just be average and have multiple
I can
girls?
tell
Like,
you
it doesn't
this.
have
yeah,
to be infidelity,
I've
but
been in a
maybe
maybe
not
poly
some
done it.
people
relationship.
do that.
I've been in a poly relationship where I was pregnant, but my ex girl said don't go to work. I told her fuck herself. I'm going to work because you're not making the only money. It's about the income, how y'all both can build and bring the money in at the same time.
Yeah, it's a
It's
business
all
deal.
about
Shit.
money.
Yeah, I understand that,
You ain't
and
It's
gonna
like a
you ain't
also
gonna
it's
be no
financial
also
thing
fourth
too.
nothing.
together. Like, just like three way that we brought up on here. You know what I mean? We just brought like it's three way, but I forgot what they call themselves. But it was like a couple weeks ago we brought them all up here on this podcast,
Oh yeah,
and
it was a pilot relationship too.
yeah, yeah. And they make it work because they put their income together, and every year they
Hmm.
making a million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, but it got to
that's how
work
you
like
got to
that.
do it.
It's got to
Got to
be an
work like that,
understanding though.
and it don't. And it got to be that too, and no jealousy. So like when my baby
Yeah, and
dad,
that's the hard
he had
part.
all of us
That's the hard.
females, but out of all his females, they was it's like jealousy. They want to be
Yeah.
have him to itself. I said that's not how it probably work. You gotta
So,
build.
so can I ask you? Can I ask you a question? Were you ever jealous of any of the other females? Like, honestly,
I'm too. I love Cootie Cat too much.
she said, "I
Mm.
love Cootie
Yeah,
too
that's what
much."
I'm talking
I'm
about.
with you. I love
I
Cootie
love it too
too.
much, so I can't be jealous of nothing. I have a baby mama
Loving.
right now.
She's
I
smoking
have a
it up.
baby mama to where I'm not jealous of her. She wanna have a dude on the side, she can, but I'm still gonna be putting my face in it. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Wow.
lie.
Shout
Wow.
shout out to you.
You
There
know,
needs to be
Hog
more
Life
I ain't
community.
mad
always
at
got the
that.
content.
I ain't mad at that. Now I ain't about to do no shit. Like I was never into. I ain't gonna lie. I was never, and there's no disrespect to no females. I was never into flippers. I was never into being in a room where it's 8 niggas and one girl. That shit don't turn me on. Like it's like
Oh
I
no,
don't have
I'm
time.
not.
I
Ain't
ain't
no
It's
fun
too
around no train, no none of that.
right.
I'm not.
That shit was beyond crazy. And I
yeah, I
think
ain't
that's
into
why I
it.
was never kind of educated on what the pilot situation was. But
I just told you what a
I've
poly
seen people that's
was.
been in it.
If done right, it's good. It's good if done right. Man, there's a
Right.
show on TV with these four people, guy, girl, guy, girl. They take one girl gets the guy one day, they swap days, the whole day. And it's a
No,
show on
in the
TV.
pot.
It seemed like it worked.
No,
The thing is though
you
is
can
the
have a sex with the man right there. If a man wants you to eat the girl cat in front of him, do it. That turn the man on. If you
Oh,
want
see,
to
now
suck a
that's
nigga,
just different.
some females be sucking nigga with dicks for ice and whipped cream and shit. That's how it goes. But hey,
but the
hey.
thing is though is
That's
like this
just
ain't nothing
okay.
new though. People been doing this since 1700s with the Mormons and shit up there in Utah, Salt Lake and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like it feel like I
It's
feel
now
like
just
it.
getting acceptable because it's whatever.
If I said
I feel
come
like
choke me and spit in my mouth, I want you to do it. If I said let me lick your asshole, you gonna let me lick it? I'm just saying.
to be the Addy. I'm come. I'm just playing.
If
Nah,
you want to
but
lick your feet,
honestly,
if you want to lick your feet, I got you. I'm just saying.
honestly, it just takes us. It takes. I feel like it takes somebody
You
with
just freaked out. You out here
confidence
licking feet
else.
and shit. We're not gonna let that pass. You just out here freaked out.
Oh
You licking
Lord.
feet and shit.
Uh,
You not letting
I
that
just got I just got
pass.
somebody say what's her name? This girl just messaged me. She wants to know your name.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, you out
pull
here
up.
licking feet and shit.
You can pull up.
Uh,
But
that's
honestly, though,
changing.
I feel like it takes a confidence in
But I
yourself
don't want to clean them
because
motherfuckers.
if you go be in a relationship like that, you got to know your worth and your value in order
Lick
to
the
like
ear,
be
That
like,
lick
ain't the
the
word of
ear,
value,
lick
dude.
it
What that
so.
is?
yeah,
Motherfucker
You
was
ain't
it
worried
already
about
ain't
nobody
freaky.
nobody
like
else.
all that,
They
like
just
Kevin
want to be
Gates
around a
said.
person that's gonna pull that out.
Yeah, you ain't worried about nobody else because you know what you bring to the table, and
That
and
is
that's
that
beautiful.
freaky shit right there.
That fact. But some people are insecure and they can't be in the type of
And
relationship.
my man
Exactly. I
said,
was
"Babe,
just
I'm
about to
gonna
get
bring a
on
bitch
that.
home. Is you there?" I'm like, "Yeah, bring her home. She can eat my coochie. Make sure her pH not off." I had man. I know when a bitch pH balance off, I'm gonna smell that shit. I'm like, "Hey, bitch, go to the doctor. Go get that pussy checked."
Oh
I'm like, "Man,
no.
shit. I'm
Hmm.
blunt with it."
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie. I knew somebody that was in a poly relationship, was in a poly relationship, or whatever the situation is. But it's so toxic because
Yo,
I feel like this person became the third person in, so they're the odd person out, and they're younger, way younger than the rest of the people that's in it. So I feel like whoever was leading this charge, probably the guy, he knew it was a bad move and he did it anyway. Cause niggas take advantage of
Mm-hmm.
shit.
yeah.
And like, cause you gotta think about it, if you a certain age and this person way younger than you and not fully mature, you brought them in a situation that you know they wasn't prepared for. Now, when they got in that situation, I don't know what was said at the table. Everything is a discussion and layout or whatever.
I'm gonna use this one as an example. I was standing in Houston, Texas. I met this old man,
Shout out
female.
to Houston,
He
Texas.
had
That's where
white.
I'm
He
from.
had
Always them
white.
old
He
nasty
had a
niggas.
white girl. He had a mixed girl, and he
Shout out to
had
white
me.
girls.
Hmm.
And they was getting mad because they was like, "Oh, Tanisha, you getting all the dick." I said, "No, the hell I'm not. I told him to give it to y'all. My coochie hurt. And tell him to give it to y'all." He couldn't fuck with them because they wanted the bread with.
I
I
think we
saved
can go
all
to
money.
I
I
think we
came
can
home
go
with
to
twenty five
discussion
thousand dollars a night, and
that
I went.
down.
I was stripping on that pole. Came home with $25,000 a night, and I said,
God
"There y'all
damn.
go. Bye. Y'all didn't take our ass to work. I'm gonna go lay down." He came and they said, "I'm gonna go drop them off, and you can stay home and rest. You made your, you know." So I said, "Oh, I can rest." I was laid down. He
Oh
came to
yeah,
fuck
you
with
could have
me.
stayed with me too. 25 G's. You can hang out all day.
Oh yeah, you can move in. I ain't tripping.
25G. That's why the fuck she was so let go 25. But let me tell you something. Like I said, I ain't never had the experience. I am curious about how the situation go, but I do see where motherfuckers getting their feelings. Meaning
Yeah.
you got into it,
Like
and
the
that's the
white
thing.
girl, she came from the yeah, the white girl came from um I think whatever started something from Texas. And she got jealous. She was a little white girl with
Hmm.
red hair. She was jealous. I said, "Hey man, you can have this shit. All your bitches gone. I'm gonna be one to go." But I said, "Damn, if I stayed down a little more longer and deal with her shit, I would have had a car by now." All his hoes would have cars. He didn't play that shit. All his hoes gonna have cars. And we just say, I wouldn't. I don't prefer. I'm not gonna sit there and the bitch jealous in my. No, I'm good. She can have the dick, the everything else. I'm good. Bye.
But she jealous
We
because
gotta.
either he made her feel that she was special, or either she didn't understand what the fuck she was getting into. And 9 out of 10, the nigga made her feel like she was more, because the nigga done told all y'all something to me. Only
Yeah.
a real bitch ain't gonna fall for the shit. But he didn't told y'all all something to try to make y'all feel like y'all was that one. Motherfucker know their position. They don't have to be told. That's why I said a
Yeah.
real bitch ain't gonna really have no effects to that. But
I
motherfucker
knew
who
my
slip
position,
behind
like I said, when I deal with Polly, I know my position. But once a
it.
bitch come in, don't know her shit, and I'm
Yeah,
like, damn, I
exactly.
gotta tell your ass shit, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
And that's what he fucking up at because he got to put that under control. And if he don't put that under control, it'll do get worse by the moment.
The
I see
thing
this
is, the thing I
situation.
feel like he was fucking all of us too fucking much, and motherfuckers getting their fucking feelings.
You know, they fucking-
Yeah,
but-
you need to come on the show
it's
more
just
often.
it's just women, period. Period. When they say they want one thing, they gonna get it and they feel it. They don't understand that ain't no emotion involved. This type of relationship ain't no emotion involved. It's
It's
basically
a
an open
business
relationship.
thing.
But can I ask some though? Like you know, and I don't mean to sound like no bitch or nothing, but like, is it hard to really try to be involved in somebody and not feel something like that? You know what I'm saying?
I
If I
imagine
tell
it
a
is.
bitch to show,
Because
how you
if the
say,
person, I'm
I
gonna
don't
fall
want to
in
get
love with
your page
the
and bitch
first one.
shit. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna, if, like supposed to say, show that pussy on live.
On live, well, you gonna get the live shut down. Go to the next
On
question
live.
before we get this live shut down.
Nah, hey, to answer your question though, yeah, people get in their feelings, and I think they get in their feelings because with a lot of situations,
Next question.
people relate love to sex. They don't. They don't relate love to the person. They
Boy,
relate love to. That's why
I
they be
have
in
fun.
fucked up situations
Well,
down the
but
line.
it's because if somebody makes you feel something good,
Yeah, nigga, that
that's what
ain't no
you want.
love. That's lust. Yeah, they getting that fucking twisted, and they getting
But
they
lust is
feeling.
addicting, though. It's
It's
addicting.
addicting, but it's
Oh,
It
not
probably
love.
just
Motherfucker, get
comes down
educated.
to being honest. You just gotta be honest the whole way. You can't be if you're honest the whole way, and then you know what you accepting instead of having something pulled
So
on
they
you at the
honest.
end.
They
Just
don't give a
be
shit.
transparent.
fact.
Yeah, they just want to fuck. Yeah, if you want
They
to fuck,
want it
say
their
it. If you
way.
want, yeah.
They won't be the main bitch. They won't be the bottom bitch. They won't be the motherfucker that's number one. They when this motherfucker go lay in the bed, they won't go lay in the bed. But if he got two other bitches in the bed and he focus on them and he don't want you to lay in the bed, why you mad? Because he don't want you to lay in the bed. Obviously, it ain't your fucking turn. Sometimes that's the problem with people. Everybody want to skip the fucking
Yeah.
line. That ain't your turn.
See,
Like stay in your
they
fucking lane.
see
Like
that
What
nigga
happened?
pulled me in the laundry
I want
room.
them
That
type of
nigga put me in the
problems.
laundry room, bit my ass up. I said, man, I don't want none tonight. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. He want to take it no for an answer.
no, and it was
So
on that
I laid on
Come
the
Viagra. You
on,
couch.
know,
man. What the fuck is going
old ass was
on?
on that
Shit,
Viagra. He
them type
wasn't
of
trying to take
problems.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I want y'all type of
But
problems.
they on honey
'Cause-
packs now. He probably on honey packs now. But he was on fucking Viagra. He wasn't trying to take no for ass.
I'm
He
gonna
had to
tell
get
y'all
that shit
this,
off.
Man.
and y'all answer this question. I got 4 kids. My
Oh
my
shit.
pussy must got some heat to a motherfucker to come back. I'm saying.
Yeah, you want us to answer that question?
what's the
Nah,
question?
I
Fuck.
just answer
If
the
you
question.
got
I
four
ain't, I ain't
children,
never
look,
touched
I'm
it.
gonna
I
keep
don't
it a
know.
thousand. I'm
You
gonna keep it
don't
a
want us
bean.
to stay
I'm
That
gonna
away.
keep
wasn't
it
the
a bean.
question, was it?
If you got four
No.
children, you working with something. Cause
Mm-hmm.
niggas pull our game that week,
Mm-hmm.
you working with something. Nah.
I don't care how many kids you got. That
Now
shit
you can
goes
get trash
to
after a
how
while,
love.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
But nah, niggas just be tender. Like, you understand?
Tender.
And then she
I
probably
am
messing with a lot of
tender.
old niggas. She getting niggas that's like 5, 6 minutes. She 5, 6 minutes, she making about 2,500. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing but a good 3, 4 minutes in him any fucking week. So you know what I'm saying? He in there for a good time, not a long time. So once he
They
take
get
that Viagra, then he over in the Overmax somewhere. So it's like he all night with the shit. He about to give himself a heart attack in that bitch. He don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna get it.
You know what I'm
I'm gonna get
saying?
it.
It's a lot that go with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in it, but I
This is
did have
so
a girl I
right.
used to mess with that did like girls, and she scared the shit out of me one time. Let me tell you what she did. She came to my job one time, and I'm at work, and I didn't know she was. I knew she
That's
was
a
coming, but
stove.
I didn't know she was there. And they had this chick.
Turn the light
She was
on
nice
the
looking,
stove.
chick, short hair, and she must have saw me out of look at her because she come from out the back where I was linen and she was. So she either saw me look at her or whatever, and I thought she was about to flash. I thought she was like, "Bitch, who? What you looking at? Woo, woo, woo." She was like, "Bring the bitch home." So when she said that, in the front of my mind, I was like, "Yeah," but in the back of my mind, don't. I was like, "Bitch, don't be stupid, because you might be getting set up." But I don't think I was getting set up. I
Yep.
was just too scared to do it because I ain't want it to backfire. And then I'd be like, bitch, you always bring her home. Then when I bring her home, you feel stuck. But I know she probably was dead ass serious.
Stay dangerous, my friend.
I just was I was just being cautious with the situation. But
Nah.
on to the next question. But like I said, I never did no pilot shit. That'll be fire though, but I never did that. I personality shit. Now I'm low tolerance for bullshit. So I don't know. Why do men never win an argument with women? God damn.
We do, we just don't admit to it. We give up and we just like you won.
This is how you know when you won an argument with a woman when they bring up shit you did 5 years ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mine's like an elephant. They remember
Hey,
everything. And you be like, yo, I remember you did some shit too, but I just can't remember what the fuck you did. But I know you was on some shit. You just trying to
man, yeah,
you trying to get us. Hey, come on.
you gotta get the right one. Some most of them won't admit it, like tell you straight up, like my bad. But you catch the subtle signs, maybe if they're responsible and adult enough. But that's a hard one to find. Anyways, you ain't gonna be right. You might as well pick your battles.
That's
Yeah,
it.
pick your battle.
That's it.
You gonna win none of them.
I think we don't never win. That's the next question. Do men ever win an argument with women? I don't think so. Because reason being is they gonna
No,
always find something else you wrong about.
They gonna bring
hold
up
on
some
a
old
second.
shit.
Hey, do men ever win arguments with y'all?
Hell no.
See,
You're always right.
See,
yeah,
I told
it's
you,
friend.
Definitely. They gonna
She
bring up
said
some
nope.
old shit. Even if you right, they gonna bring up some old shit.
But
you is not
Then
winning
start
an
the argument
argument.
on another up against some shit. You know what I'm
I don't.
saying?
like
Hello, we don't hear you.
Because I go too far with it. I lick the gooch.
Huh?
I lick the balls. I lick the
We still
ass.
talking
Hold
I
on,
about
don't
hold on.
play
We
no
ain't
area.
on another
shit.
subject now.
She
Hold
ain't
on.
even on the same question no more.
We still on. She
I,
just putting all her little business out here. Where is she from?
The
She's
ass,
in the
the
wrong city. Where
balls.
the fuck is she
You know
from?
this is some crazy shit. She don't even know the question no more.
The
okay, what's the
question,
question?
where is
I'm
you
sorry.
from?
My apologies.
She from St. Louis, huh? I guarantee you, she from the sugar
No,
state.
I'm
It
from
makes all the sense in
I'm
the
from
world.
Arkansas. I'm not from the loop. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
she from the country. She ain't got nothing better else to do but fuck. I understand it now. I understand. There ain't shit in Arkansas. Nothing. What else could you do?
You in Arkansas? That's where you
Jesus,
from? You in Arkansas?
In the loop.
I get it now.
I'm in the
I
Oh
loop.
said
yeah, that's
Luke,
why
but
I
she
thought you
from
from St.
Arkansas.
Louis. Don't be putting. We ain't country out here in St. Louis, man.
Yeah,
We big
that's
city.
it.
Bow,
They
We
would
bow.
ain't from the
consider.
art.
I ain't mad at it.
Shout out
But
St.
listen,
Louis. That's what.
but the question is, shout out St. Louis. The question is, do men ever win an argument with women?
You said never win an argument. You ain't gonna
Do
never win no
men ever win?
argument with me. I'm telling
I
you,
know.
Look, she said never.
you ain't gonna never win no
Never,
argument.
Never.
The first thing you do is
never.
lie. If you say, babe, I'm coming, and you don't come, and I figure out you're not where you supposed to be, I'm gonna fight your
Hmm.
ass out. Come on. Oh, yeah, we good. The whole time, people got the lines. I'm gonna
That's
take your
crazy.
breath off
Let's
the
be honest.
Yeah, we'll never win an argument with women. They gonna play victim the whole fucking time, and they never gonna admit they wrong.
What they gonna
You
do is they gonna switch the
hang it up.
argument to some old shit that you did like 3 years ago,
No,
Uh-huh.
and they gonna just
literally,
that.
he said, "Babe, I apologize for not coming. I ain't lied to you." The whole time I looked at that phone, the phone was sitting down beside the bed. I looked at it. It said something about Keisha from Bottles Up. I said, "Meet me." You had this bitch laughing in my face, shaking her ass in front of my face. Meet me.
That's sad.
Yeah, yeah, to take it lick. Look, brothers, we ain't getting no bait like that. Women play the best victims, even when they ain't the
I
good.
don't like
I'm gonna tell
victims.
you how
Well, really, they're just the best arguers because they ain't
you
gonna
know how
get.
they gonna win it. They gonna start that crying, that fake
Oh, they
crying.
just gonna keep going. We just get tired of
I ain't
arguing.
gonna cry. I
They
ain't
got
gonna
that
cry.
stamina.
I'm gonna say, come
They
get
got
your
the
shit. You
stamina.
don't come get your shit will be sitting outside the door.
God
They got that
damn.
Or burn the
stamina. They
fuck
gonna
up.
beat you down. They gonna beat you down to the 12th round and shit, where you just give up. You're like, man, I know I'm in the right, but I fucking
Uh-huh.
care
That's why
no.
when niggas know they got.
I
That's
just
why
want
when we
to
know we got y'all dead the right, we be happy as a motherfucker. Oh, we know we got you. We be happy as a motherfucker.
And you
We be
got
like,
me that
yeah,
time.
buddy. The whole day planning it out how we gonna present this motherfucker. We know she gonna try to
The
come the
only
fuck.
way you can
Yeah,
get me,
who is it?
the only way you can get me is make my ass tender. And I know I can tender up a dick real quick. It gotta be so good.
Oh
If the
shit.
dick is not good, can't make me squirt. I'm like, oh yeah, it feel good.
My God.
I don't like small dick. I like 9 inches. If you ain't got no 9 inch or no 13, I won't fuck with you. I'm sorry.
She exaggerating.
She
She
exaggerates.
exaggerating. She exaggerating. Now she trying to make it sound. She exaggerating at this point. Let me tell you something. Majority of men, majority on average, the average is between 6 and 8. So don't believe that shit about no 9 and no 11. You may get a few of them tall niggas that might be 9 and 11. But them niggas don't
There's
be
some
She
hating.
niggas out here with it. Them tall niggas on my mama, they packing. I done ran into a couple of them. They was in
Yeah, but
my
there might be
wall. They
some of
said,
them
oh,
tall niggas. But on
no,
average,
not my damn tooth out. My tooth is tied. They almost popped the baby in me, another baby, and I ain't want it. I said, get the fuck away from me. I don't
yeah,
need
that
no
nigga
another baby.
five. Motherfucker be five feet and want a nigga 6'3". What the fuck is wrong with you? You just run all your inside.
I don't need
You
my
don't think a
inside
nigga,
blown
you don't
out.
think a nigga 5'8" can do the same thing a nigga 6'3" can do? Promise you it can happen. I done dated somebody that was 6'3". I ain't getting no fucking complaints. So I'm trying to understand in the middle how the fuck you 5 feet and don't want to fuck with a nigga that's 5'8", but you want a nigga that's 6'3". It makes no sense.
Hey, I'm 6'2".
I take it. I said I'll take a 9 inch. If it's a 9 inch and thicker, I fuck with it.
I
If
ain't
it
gonna
just
do it.
small and it just like, and you got
I
that
know.
cheese, you know that cheese, you pull that skin back, you got that cheese. I don't want
What?
that cheese. I don't want the cheese.
What the
God
heck is
damn.
going on?
I don't even know,
This
man.
conversation done went off the rails. God damn. That mean nigga ain't cleaning
Oh
this shit
shit.
if he got that cheese. Now. You
Got
gotta
that
clean
cheese
No,
that.
skin.
that cheese.
Ugh.
No, let me tell you about the cheese. And you
Nah,
gonna
I don't
let
know
that
nothing about that.
skin
I'm
back, and
circumcised, man.
you
This is
got the vasectomy, and
2025,
you got
man.
the little white stuff down there. That's that
Oh
cheese.
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
want
no, no.
that. I don't want that.
Let me say you got a
That's crazy.
vasectomy and got the white stuff. What the fuck?
You tripping. You need to start fucking with some better quality man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
check your
Uh,
fucking pH balance. The motherfucker
saying?
walking around like
no,
that. What the fuck?
I said if females fucking with a man like that, I ain't say I was fucking with it now. Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Okay, okay. I'm just saying. Well,
I'm sure they get it somewhere from somebody.
yeah. Look, I don't want no female when I'm in this
I
motherfucker.
don't. I don't want no fuck
Don't
no
have me up in
Mexicans.
this
I'm
motherfucker
sorry, I
working
would
and
not
you ain't
ever
got no
fuck a
walls, no
Mexican.
back walls, no
Next
side
time,
walls.
fuck
Slippery
in the
You
ass.
just stay
I
in
don't
that
fuck with
motherfucker.
as a motherfucker.
questions. I don't fuck with Mexicans.
That motherfucker got an echo and shit. Come on, man.
She said she don't fuck with no Mexicans.
A Mexican, I fuck with me. I done seen it all. Mexican was in the truck with a damn transgender fucking in the ass. I seen that. Oh hell no,
What
niggas
Yeah,
like, can you
Mexicans
put
What
got
is
that.
going on?
hell no? You would not fuck me. I don't want that shit.
You a freak. You a freak.
She got
Fucking with
stabbed.
transgenders, fucking Mexicans in the ass.
She
Damn.
didn't want that. So she got that stand. God damn.
All right, so let's go to
Next question, bro. Cause I'm gonna let this
sexual.
Kababa this.
She just keeps taking it back to that.
Next question. Cause you got me fucked up. I
We
ain't
got to
gonna lie.
stream
I
this on
can't be on here
Pornhub or
talking like
something,
that.
man. We got
Hold
to
on.
stream this on Pornhub. It's gonna get cut off on
For real,
Facebook.
this shit turned to BT uncut. It ain't gonna get turned off. We unfiltered. Fuck that. Um, is it time for a woman to lead this country?
No, because then
No,
there'd be a bunch of dudes, and man, that shit sucks.
no.
Why is that? I need some elaborations.
Why
What?
would it
These
be
Man,
women
time?
ain't
I
doing
always
these
hear
women ain't doing no better.
Are
I
you
that
talking
mean,
about live?
they, they say that
Oh, some
they
over there
say, not
playing Mo
me,
307
that
live.
women would get emotional and make the wrong decision and blow up every country in the world because they lead
Oh,
by
so
emotions.
leave the country. I get it. I thought you said leave the country. I was
Okay,
like, hell no. I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
speak for all the females. If a female get mad, the only why a female will get mad is when a man cheat and she put sugar in his tank or blow it up or burn his clothes. Have you ever seen that movie? Waiting to Exhale? There your answer right
yeah,
there.
we saw the movie, but that's not the
Hey,
question.
hey, I'm gonna call Cap. I'm gonna call Cap because I seen women blow up over the smallest little things and fuck up my whole life over that shit, man.
Yeah,
Shit,
I I
that's
do
how your
think women.
dog out too.
I
Think about
feel
the
like
dog.
fuck it,
I
it
agree
might.
with that. I agree with it.
I feel like it might be time for women to run shit because niggas. I mean, these guys ain't doing shit. Like
But
literally, I
no,
don't think
some
they could
men
do
want
no
to
worse.
run shit and take up, take. They talking about, I run this. If you don't want to be up under my shit, then get your tell your ass. I'm like, huh? Well, bye.
Honestly, I feel like it don't matter if you're a man or a woman. Either way, you're a person. So
Right.
whoever's the best quality person, I feel like I would back that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a
But I
fuck.
don't think that's the way of politics today. I feel like they don't want women to be in the leadership role. Like they
No,
do everything possible for a woman to not. And I feel like it's a lot of tiny dicks
He
testosterone
quiet. He
going
ain't
on.
got nothing to say. He always tapping on the phone. He said, I ain't got shit to say after this.
There's a bunch of
Half of
tiny
these
dicks.
damn comments are about you, by the way.
Yeah, he might be looking at the comments. Yeah, it's just a lot of little dick testosterone going on in the White House and shit. It's a bunch of too much going on. If a woman do it, will it be any more successful than them? Probably not. Would it be any worse? Probably not. I don't know. I can't say until somebody actually put in that position. I felt the same way when it was like, should a black person be president? And I wasn't sure until Obama made office. Do I think he did a lot for black folks? Probably not. He
Y'all should
did
have
what he
voted for
could.
Kamala Harris. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all should have voted for Kamala Harris, not Donald Trump ass. Y'all
I
want
really
Trump
don't have too much to
supporters?
say on this topic because I don't believe in the government. It's all fake, anyways. They just tell us
Who
whatever they
Trump
want. Ain't none
supporter?
of that
Who a
shit.
Trump
None
supporter?
of
Say,
that shit matter.
comment if you're a Trump supporter. If you're a
None
Columbus
of that
Harris
shit
person,
matters, man.
comment.
In my opinion, I
Yeah,
don't
that
think
shit.
they don't care about nothing but money. If you ain't
but
got millions of dollars, they don't care about you.
the thing is though is like Nancy Pelosi has been the head of the female like Speaker of the House for fucking ever. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like
Her
90
old
years.
ass should have been gone. She
Yeah,
like
but Nancy Pelosi, and that's who's been running our country. You know what I'm saying? Because the Senate is who actually runs the shit. The president is just a fucking substitute teacher, whenever it comes down to it.
Can't tell Trump that shit. Trump think he that nigga. He want to
Trump's
start
just like,
wars and shit.
he gonna be out in 3 years. Nancy Pelosi been in there for
Hold
30
on. Let's
fucking
go back to
years.
Trump ass.
They
Hold
say
on.
that women
Let's
have no
let's go
free
all the way
country.
back to Trump. And let's put some real facts on it. Okay.
It is
You
real facts
say
though. Nancy
y'all know
been
y'all
running
be
shit for
talking
30
to
years.
slicking back R. Kelly. Let's get on the truthful stuff facts now. This a pot. Y'all said this podcast. Let's be
R.
honest,
Kelly
truthful.
ain't politics
Come
though.
on,
Come on.
don't start, Big Hill, don't start because it's the truth. Everybody know R. Kelly raped some girls in the Trump Tower while Trump wasn't there. Let's make it real facts now.
But that ain't nothing to do with Trump. Just because he owns the hotel don't mean he knows what's going on in the fucking hotel. Come on,
He
man.
He
definitely don't.
should know, goddamn it, don't.
No,
He
we
should
don't.
know.
We don't know what's going
Exactly.
on in that
Retarded.
bitch. He just owns the building. He ain't even probably. He probably don't even stay there. You know what I'm saying?
In his mind, money talk, bullshit walk.
Probably stays at the Marriott's whenever he comes to New York.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what's
But
going
when I
on.
see they letting him
Okay,
run the
what
country,
about
I don't see
Diddy?
nobody
Y'all got
fighting
that baby
against it.
oil going on. What about Diddy and the baby oil situation? Let's be
Shit, until
speaking real
I
fast.
see Diddy fucking some kids, I don't even care what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because he's
You see
as
me
long as
looking around like, did he who?
Did I drop us?
the,
No, I didn't.
Did
Everybody
he or
got on
did he
my ass
not?
because I had a Diddy party.
I'll be back. Hold on, guys.
Let me tell you what
Let me
I feel
pause.
about it. Let me tell you what I feel about the Diddy situation. Since we on the Diddy topic, even though it wasn't the topic, let me get on the Diddy topic. Do I feel like it was sex trafficking once he made purchases for people to travel to different places? That's sex trafficking
but
for
are they
sexual
both?
events. That's when it became sex trafficking. Now, do I
That's
did the
why
prosecutor?
Biggest Smalls. I think that's why Biggest Smalls was trying to step up and say something, but he killed them, so he won't say nothing.
Nah, he ain't killed Biggie. Biggie got killed by the opposite, because he was trying to kill. He the one had everything to do with Pac getting killed.
Yeah, and he
Um,
came to California like on some dumb shit. Like you shouldn't do that right after
and
that
Diddy
happened.
didn't tell him he had something to do with Pac getting killed, and Diddy's a snake like a motherfucker. But Biggie knew. Biggie a street dude. He knew that was a bad move, and that's why he made amends like he did in the movie. If a lot of that was based on facts, he made amends. Because he knew, like people can feel he did. And I feel like he felt that, and he made amends with the people he wanted to make amends with. Shout out to Faith Evans. I just read up on this a couple of days ago. Um,
I'm gonna
she
say
was
my
giving
bad.
his whole fucking what they call it, um, his whole his whole thing, basically his whole catalog, all that, his whole, I forgot what they called it, but she was giving that, and what she did was left it open, left a certain part open to where his mama had just as much say so as her, and she didn't have to do that, but that shows her character. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people don't know that. Like, and she spoke on. I saw see that somewhere. And I was like, "That's cool as fuck." She did that. Um, and because he was cheating like a motherfucker on Fate. And I think Fate and Pac had something going on. That probably was on some get back shit, but it is what it is. But I just had to throw it out there. I do feel like Diddy guilty in certain aspects of certain shit. They still proving the sexual traffic shit, but he definitely beat a bitch a couple times or some motherfuckers to do something. He might was uncomfortable, but he didn't force him. Nigga, after the look, listen, I'm the type of like can't nobody peer pressure me to do shit. I don't give a fuck who you is. First of all, you would never catch me at any lay parties because I'm an Aries and we don't like people like that. So you ain't gonna catch me at none of them lay parties. But if I do go to a party, you're not gonna put me my back against the wall to do shit. You're not gonna pass me no drink. You're not gonna do none of that. I'm in screaming paranoid. I'm from the trenches. I'm from New Orleans. I'm from the trenches. I'm in screaming paranoid. You can't pass me no drink.
Okay.
For my own trouble. You can't tell me go in a room and do nothing. I got my own motherfucking mind. A lot of people that get put in these fucked up situations because they got no mind of their own. They're
Mm-hmm.
easily manipulated. You can't sit there and say a motherfucker made you do something when you've done it countless times over and over. And then you put it in text message, oh, I love the freak. Because you was never uncomfortable. You got tired at a certain point and you expect him to quit when you quit. That's like both of y'all being on some fucking cocaine and you decide to go cold turkey and expect this motherfucker to go cold turkey. They're not gonna go cold turkey. That's their choice.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of it. I feel like a lot of it is like, hold on.
What's up? I guess he was speaking. How you doing?
I feel like a
Okay.
lot.
I'm here.
I
They
know.
feel so comfortable.
Yeah,
This how,
yeah.
this how you know when a female want to fight. She'll tell a nigga to pull up.
Shit.
See, look.
You probably got on her Timbs and everything. Too much, nigga. But
I ain't got no team, so.
you got the Timbs. All
Oh,
right, you got the shoe. Okay.
you know
But
them
shit.
men be wearing them daggone Tims. So, you know, only time people wear Tims mean when they trying to fuck them.
Yeah, and them niggas in New York, well, them Timbs 24/7, 365 days. Like, nigga, it's hot outside. What the fuck you doing with some Timbs on in the summertime? Nigga, we put on some motherfucking shell toes or something. You
Who
got, but
asked who I
anyhow,
was? Somebody, you asked who I was?
I asked where you was.
No,
I don't
somebody
know.
said, T's, who is this?
Oh, I don't know what that might was about in the comment. Real topic, fashion
Real
being.
life topics in the building. Had to get my hair combed, but I still had to come through and show my face. What's good, y'all?
Oh
Hello.
man,
How
it's
you
been one of
doing?
them nights. You done, you done missed a lot. Well, I don't know if you missed it because you probably
I
watched.
know, I know I did. I know I did, but
Jeez,
hey,
we up in here talking
better
about.
late than never, you know.
All
Hello,
right,
I'm
well, let me ask you this
Tanisha.
question. Let's go back in the vault. Let me
Secretary
ask.
of Quality
Oh yeah,
Music Management.
yeah. Secretary of Quality Music with Teasy. That's Nisha over there. This Miss Sabrina, real life. I said it wrong. I know I did. It's real life topics podcast. You know what I'm saying? But the question that
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
what I'm
I
about to say,
need
we're
to.
gonna go.
I'm gonna feel bad too, so let me just take my hair out too, cause I'm gonna feel. I don't feel comfortable now.
Shit.
She said she was
First,
getting her hair done. I need to
Right.
get
Well,
my hair done.
well, at
So
least my bet.
but the question
Yeah.
is, I got two questions
Okay.
because I know you missed the one of the questions was, um, is it okay for a woman? Should a woman? Is it okay for a woman to chase a man every now and then? Really, supposed to be the tail on that tape. We'll go there first. I know you got some shit to say. That's what
Um. Well, I mean,
mm,
no, it's not. You know, the man is supposed to pursue the woman. From a woman's perspective, I feel like that's how you find your true love. You know, I don't know if this is good or bad, but you got to get the man that like you more than you like them. I'm just saying.
I agree
That's
on you.
just
I
one of the
said the
rules that
same
I go
thing.
back.
I said the same thing. I agree. We should not
but y'all
chase
don't
no
want that.
man.
Yeah,
Y'all
I'm
don't
just
want that though.
saying. And
That's the whole thing. See, that's gonna be
you
blowing
don't want
like that. Y'all don't want that though. Because if y'all that should be right in y'all face, y'all act like y'all Steve Wonder to the
Yep,
bullshit. Like that's not what
that's
y'all
true. Now
want.
that is
Y'all on a
true.
physical attraction. Say you
The
want the nigga with the
double
good sex.
standard.
Then you'll be telling the truth.
Hello.
You see what I'm saying? That's the shit that
Yep.
don't. That's why men can't understand women because what they gonna do? They gonna treat this shit like a roller coaster. We coming straight direct. This what it is.
Okay,
And the nigga sex ain't good.
say
That
so
nigga,
should
that 10% is a hell of a
so
drug.
man, so y'all saying y'all should chase y'all shouldn't chase a female?
No, I
It
do
should be
think
the
we should chase,
it should
but
like vice
it's
versa.
2025
That's
now.
basically
It's
our role
2025.
already because of what how it goes.
Hmm.
Nobody living
Now
under
put the shoe on the other
that
foot.
circumstance. I don't feel like nobody living on the old fashioned
How
rule no
come
more. But it's like
why can't a woman chase after us?
it's
Why
like
do
one
we
on
have to always
illusion.
chase after y'all?
Yeah, I guess.
Illusion. Because sometimes you don't even must see the
Yeah,
nigga.
true.
Nigga might be silently chasing you. And you don't even must see it because you waiting
Yeah,
on him.
yeah, yeah.
You know his actions showing shit that his mouth not saying, and you might not
Right.
see it.
Especially if it's
Hmm.
someone
Hmm.
that you like.
You know what I'm saying?
Why can't you pursue
Yeah,
them?
I want that. You
Right.
don't want what they're attracted to. That's what women want. What they're attracted to.
But
Men want what they're attracted to.
it's dope when
Oh,
you
men
know
want what they can have. Women want what they're attracted to.
it's
If the
it's
sex good, that's what I
So
want.
trying to
If
pursue
he a decent, he
pursue
got his hair nice. He got a whip. He ain't even got to have no
okay,
job. You know, he got a whip.
some people as females, some females shouldn't chase, but men be looking at it the other way around. Men be trying to chase females and like try to get in their pants. It's not all about that. It's about getting to know a person, what that what you know about, what's her favorite color, what's
Right.
her sense of smell, what's
Okay.
that like.
The niggas
This
ain't did
thing,
that in years. That's what I'm
yeah.
trying to tell you. Motherfuckers ain't did that in years on both sides of the spectrum. Cause it's like if you was doing that, you wouldn't be in half of the fucked up relationships you be in. Now I do understand that some relationship people don't show you who they are right then and them. It might take a little time, but some of that shit y'all see,
Right.
but y'all be so
But you
Fast,
get
y'all
some
be so
females out
caught
here
up in
be
the
trying to
sex,
get a dollar out of 50 cents.
hypnotized
Like
and pussy
you
whipped.
can't treat no man like that. If a man, and then I also tell a person like this: you don't ask a man if you got a child. Don't never ask a man to do something for your child because if you do, they gonna want something in return.
First of all, if you got children,
They gonna want something in return
like,
regardless. That's what men do. They
yeah,
ain't trying
that's
to
good.
holler at you for nothing. At the end of the day, it's for the pussy at the end. I'm
And she
just
wants the
saying
dick, so
now.
it's
I'm
one
just
and
trying to
two.
keep it real.
It's one and two. Now she might you might find something that ain't about the dick first because she gets so much there. If ever a female ain't about the dick, that's because she gets so much. You know what I'm saying? She might be looking for you for a certain amount, certain type of thing. You know, with women, it's security. Let me break this down for y'all. Let me keep it peak. For niggas,
Okay, break
for
it down.
niggas, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying not to expose the whole card. I'm gonna just give y'all half of the card. For niggas, it's the chase for us is what you said. Most of them, not me, most of them. The sex, that's their thing. The men chasing what's different. Men gonna always chase what's a challenge,
I had to
right? With women,
learn this at the I had to learn
well, hold on. Oh, she talking to my background. With women though, it come off as I want a good man, but then it comes off when she get that, either she gonna get that and not know how to handle that, or she gonna nitpick off that because she gonna find someone being she ain't never when they nitpicking, it's because they ain't never had nothing like that. So they nitpicking at that because that's not what they used to. So when you say you looking for something, you gotta understand what you attracting. Cause your attraction is what you're really looking for. If you attract
right.
to bad niggas, stop saying you want a good nigga. Cause you really want the bad nigga. You want the nigga. You might not want him to punch upside your fucking head or nothing like that. But you just as toxic as him. You start shit just to get in an argument. Like Megan makes like me. I'm an Aries. I'm gonna say that again. I don't do arguments. I'm not about to argue with you.
I don't
I'm
want
not.
to
And so I know
argue. I
what I'm
don't
looking
want
for. I
like
know what
I
I'm looking for.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm looking for a grown ass woman. I'm not looking for no child. I don't got time to be arguing with you. That's childish ass shit. I'm not about to sit here and good ties on some tie shit. You think I'm fucking somebody? Oh well, that's your stupid ass opinion. But if you know me, if you took the time to know me, you wouldn't know that I'm not even that character. You see what I'm saying? But you so busy
But
in your
how you
own insecurities.
this
I
question
think
right here? How you know females not broken from the trust issues?
Oh, I know they broken, but don't bring it to me. I'm broken too. I might be broken to you. I ain't bringing my fucking problems to you. I get it. I get it. I ain't hunted. You ain't hunted dumped, but I'll do my best to try to help you with your healing. But you can't hold me accountable for somebody else's fuck ups. See what I'm saying? I am not
Yeah.
him.
I think both
I
ends have
came
to
to be the
become
knight in
what they
shining
want
armor.
when you doing it.
Right,
I think
right,
both ends have to become
right.
what they want. Like you say, some women do
And heal
complain
yourself.
about they want this and want
Yeah.
that in a man. They want this and want that in a man. I think we have to become what we're looking for. Women be looking for that good man and that six-figure man with all that money and stuff. Baby girl, what you got? You have to become
And
what you're looking for. And that's even on the man side. Oh, I'm looking for this real sophisticated woman or whatever your criteria is, what you're looking
mm,
for. Hopefully, you're what you're looking for. You have to become what you want or what you're
exactly.
looking for. So, yeah, that's just my opinion about that part.
You muted, brother. You muted. I see his mouth moving. I don't hear him saying that. I think he don't know you muted. But I
Yeah,
feel
he's saying something.
you muted. You muted. Um, like I said, I don't. I've been around a lot of people in fucked up relationships. I done seen it. I didn't see motherfuckers in fucked up poly
I done
relationship.
sent it all and done like
You
done
mad
it
because
and
the
over with.
motherfucker showing another motherfucker more attention,
Seen
or
it.
you're
I'm
mad
sure you
because you
experienced
thought you
it.
was the
Shit,
only
both of us.
motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
a lot of times people be trauma bonded. It's not nothing wrong with having trauma because sometimes
Yeah.
trauma can build character, but when you allow yourself to stay bonded in that trauma, it starts to
No,
affect you.
it's just like you gotta move on from it, but it's gonna take
Mm.
kind of little time, and it's up to the man that to accept that or not.
Yeah, we're gonna accept it. We're gonna always accept it. Let me tell you something about men. We gonna always accept it. Ain't a man in this world ain't gonna accept it because he got an end goal. So he gonna accept it. That's why
But
when
I
she said
answered this
something about the
question as
children,
well too. That's
Just like
true.
when you say something about the children, I was about to say, I forgot what the question was. I was about to say.
Is it how do
I
we
mean,
break the cycle with our children? How we break
no,
the
no, no,
cycle?
no, no. What you had said about you should have to ask a man to do nothing for your children. First of all, a grown ass man, you don't gotta ask him. He gonna do
No,
that
I'm
because
saying
he
as a
understand
female.
that
No, no, no,
what
no,
comes
no.
with
I'm
you.
saying as a female because,
Oh, okay.
like I'm saying, I'm a female. I should like I was raised up not to ask a man to do nothing for my
And I
child,
understand that.
and
And
it should be like he should want to do something. But I'm like I was
right,
raised up like if that's not that man, baby, that's not his problem.
Right.
So you
but
can't
nigga,
force
He's
there's
not
that.
a lot of
expected
these
to do that.
little ass women out here. I ain't gonna lie. They get mad when nigga don't take care of nothing. Nigga, baby, take the stuff on the baby. Like you're muted, brother. You gotta figure your mute out. But you might have to leave
But
and
when
come
you
back.
know you with a woman with a child though, and you fall in a relationship with that woman, it should come
Mhm.
automatic. You ain't gotta ask nothing
Right.
if you a grown man.
That's what I
You
was
It's
trying
just
to tell.
Yep, that's
That's what.
true.
Hold on, I get what you saying, but that's what I was trying to tell my baby mama. Her dude, he was doing so much, but he always talking about what can you do for my child, or he'll throw it to me. I did this, I did that for. I did this and I did that for your baby. What can you do for me? I'm like, what? What? I ain't got nothing to do
first of
with
all,
you.
that's some
You,
sucker
that's
shit.
my baby, but you choose to do something. I didn't ask you. You choose. I didn't ask. I didn't ask you to do it.
That's some sucker shit. But if y'all in a relationship and both of y'all got kids both ways, y'all should be helping. It's some sucker shit. And he putting it out there because he's sounding real bitch made at that point because he bitching about it. But he got a point because y'all in a relationship. If he can accept your child, you can accept his. If he can do for you, you can. But he should, if he did it out the kindness heart, he should never have thrown it in your face. That's why I said some
oh
sucker
well,
ass shit.
yeah,
See what
I
I'm
don't like
saying?
just
when
what
you throw
happened.
it in our face, and that's why I say
Right.
I've been. I tell him I was like this. Why I tell him I said stop asking because it's like you asking him every time to do something, and you ain't getting him to step foot in the relationship to do it. You ask, I said stop
Mm-hmm.
asking and do it,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll get to a point she'll get mad about me saying it. Talking about this and that. I'm like, girl, stop asking. I said your relationship would be a whole lot smoother if you just stop asking and let him do it. That means you'll run a person off or
Yeah,
he'll be
because you
going
probably
upside
ain't.
your head
Yeah.
because he done invested so much money and he choose to leave you. And then you be asking to come back. It's like I don't know how to tell. I'll be telling her, I'm like, okay, that's you.
Yeah, stop treating niggas like an ATM. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't no ATM. Females ain't no ATM. Sometimes motherfucker do ask too much. Sometimes motherfucker ask before you be ready to give it to him. See, sometimes you gotta know when you're dealing with a grown ass man and a little boy.
I
Like
heard of
you,
this. This is
you
new to
gotta
me.
ask a little boy. Sometimes, most of the time, you gonna have to ask a boy. When I say that, I don't mean a teenager. I mean a man that think he grown, but he's a fucking boy. You gonna have to ask him. A man, you ain't gonna have to ask him. If he get mad because you asking him too much, that mean motherfucker, I was trying to give it to you, but you asking me before I can even decide to do it. Like you gotta let me, like give me the initiative.
Like,
Like
like he,
fuck.
like the person I was
Listen
talking to,
to
he
young
called
man.
me. He said, "What size your
You telling
son?"
me
He said,
that
"What size your son wear?" I said,
Hold on,
"And wear
somebody saying
clothes or
something out
shoes."
here.
I didn't ask him. He asked me. I said, "Well, my son wear a 2T. He wear a size 6 seat in shoes. What you gonna like?" He said, "All right, I'll call you back." Boom. He at the door. I got something for the baby. Huh? I'm like, huh?
Mm.
Well, thank you. I
Nigga
appreciate.
man for you. But then he
Yeah, I said,
turned
I
into a
appreciate.
bitch when he went to throwing it in the motherfucking face. But that lets you know he didn't do it out of the kindness heart. It was to get something in return. Now
It.
that's tricky too. That's why a lot of times people don't be one.
It's kind
But
of tricky because you don't know if you doing it the part you falling into the trap or like
yeah,
okay, like what should I do?
the
Oh
moment
no,
motherfucker gonna throw it in your face, you fell in the trap. The moment motherfucker throw it in your face, you fell in the trap. I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest. 'Cause, hey, don't do nothing for me. You gotta throw it in my face because I will never ever see what I did for you. It doesn't matter.
mm-mm.
The fuck? It
I
doesn't
might
matter.
go.
Why?
Man.
Why do I gotta
My
throw it in
my
your face?
problem is if I don't see you come home. And if I like say if you don't come home, but I know what I signed up for. You
Right.
a rapper, I know what I signed up for. But
Oh
when
yeah.
you know if you a rapper, you going to this show, you should come home. There's no excuse. You land up with somewhere else and you got a family. I'm gonna think about that at the whole time. I'm a smart. I'm like, yeah, you land up with you got a family at home. You ain't coming here. Bye.
You knew what you was
And I
dealing with. Cut it out. You knew. See that go
it's
that victim shit. You knew what you was dealing with. You just was over there talking earlier. See. Real life, you wasn't in the building when she was over here talking all this polished shit and talking about she know exactly what the hell she was getting into dealing with that person. Then she know that
Rappers?
nigga rapper. He probably fucking everybody under the sun. She know this already. She one thing about females, they don't want no nigga that another female don't want. That's y'all first problem. Stop wanting to use dick. That's
No,
why
it's
y'all
not my problem.
no disrespect. That's why a lot of
Sharing
them
is
feminine
caring. I'm
PAs
not doing
balance
the
be
same.
all
Sharing
like a
is
motherfucker
caring.
because y'all messing with dirty dick. Leave that alone. When you messing with
Sharing is
females,
caring.
She said
everything that's
sharing is
dirty
caring.
dick. That's what you gotta understand. That's why the PA, that's why y'all fucked up. Like I get it, I understand nobody don't want nobody that nobody else don't want. And niggas see us like that with certain females. Niggas really to a limit, we don't want no female that nigga, but we also don't want no female that's just out there.
I sure
But
don't want no
I
man that's
understand.
out
I done
there
been
in the
around
street
all
just
kind of
all willy
females.
nilly, just like, oop, baby, oop, baby. I don't want
Right.
one
They
of
think they
them.
keep them. They think they keep them. They use that as a pawn. They think they keep a nigga. Oh, I go have a baby. I'm gonna keep him. That ain't gonna stop him from cheating. He gonna cheat regardless. That's his choice. You can have as many
No,
baby as you want. That's his whole purpose. He gonna keep your ass inside so he can be outside living his best life.
on
He
me.
ain't got time to go back and forth with you niggas. He
Mm-mm.
living his best life. You know what I'm saying? But that was the whole purpose. So I
But
feel like
that's that karma too. It's that thing that called karma. If you knew this man was married and
now,
you
honey,
still
thin
choose
line
to
between
mess
love
with him,
and hate.
that's
Look
the
them up.
karma. You choose to deal with it. You
Right.
knew the
You
man was
choose to
married,
mess
you
with that.
choose to deal with it. So you deal with it. He
Exactly.
popped back. But it's how you don't know
Exactly.
the woman feeling. Your wife might be doing the same thing that you doing.
She probably don't even know you
Cause she
exist
knew
though.
you out there cheating. Your wife know you out there cheating. So she
Well, she
gonna
know his
assume,
ass cheating.
huh?
She know his ass cheating, but she don't know you exist. That's the thing about it. Especially if a motherfucking marriage, you ain't got no business in your feelings. How the fuck?
Yep.
Excuse me? That's why
Excuse
I
me.
be getting pissed off, especially like when motherfuckers these poly relationship, motherfucker getting their feelings. You got in an open relationship or business open relationship, and you know all y'all was fucking this one person. Ain't
Mhm.
none. This ain't pimping right here. What this
It
is a
ain't
business
pimping.
situation. So
See,
why
that's
are
the
you
thing
trying to be the bottom
that's
bitch?
the thing I
Excuse my
fell off
language.
because
Why are you
this
trying to be the
girl knew
bottom
she
bitch?
was married. The girl knew he was married. She got in her feelings, and so he said something to her to piss her off. And I guess she went to go call the wife and got in her feelings. I said, "That's number one thing you do not do to call the wife." I said, "Girl, what is wrong? What you talking about?"
Well,
You
you
told
gotta
her
know who you're
that.
dealing with.
But
You
you
gotta
knew
know
what
who
you
you're dealing
signed up. I said, "But you knew what you signed up for something about." And everything chaos. I said, "Oh, I'm gone."
with. He
Cause
should be having a
Sherry
pilot
come knocking
married
my
anyway.
door
He
looking
put
for you.
himself
You
in
better
that
not tell her
position.
you here, cause I don't know who you is.
Nigga ain't got no business having a pilot married. What did you get married for? Why the fuck is you having a pilot and married? Why is you cheating and married? First of all, if I gotta do all that, I might as well stay single. We can keep it open. I don't got time to be doing
I
all that. I'm not.
mean, most men cheat anyway, so I mean,
Yeah.
Hey,
I've
But
never
see,
hey,
seen
I
hey,
one man
hey.
Satisfied
stay with
no.
the same bitch for 20 years and fuck only one pussy for 20 years. Come on now, let's keep this shit real. Like, come on now, stop.
girl, let's keep it
Stop.
real.
Hey,
So a man
hey,
might
If
as
you in
well
love, it's
live
all
as
good.
poly so you can live a real life.
Yeah. But this one
that's
man,
not a real. That's a
one
Yeah.
I
dealing with
mean,
some shit
man came here
with
you
understanding. It
might
ain't
as
your
well go out
question
the
with
poly way. Live
understanding.
a real life. Instead of sneaking around, because you're gonna go get some more pussy. You ain't gonna get the same pussy. You ain't gonna do it for if these niggas that's out here married 25, 35 years,
Yeah,
I
they wild.
guarantee they went and got them some.
Oh
They went
yeah,
and did it. And
they
you know
wild.
they did.
Look, I didn't see
like one
motherfucker
dude
married
was sitting
acting
on my
like he
couch.
was
He
single the
opened up and
whole
said,
time.
I want a polygamous relationship. I said, polygamous? Yeah, he said, I have
Oh
one woman.
Lord, everybody is pulling up now. Who the hell is this? I see Miss Red in the building, Negro podiums. I don't know if I
What's
said
up,
it
though?
right.
Cheers, y'all.
What's
Cheers,
that?
y'all.
I said your name right, Negro Proliums.
Hey, nah, it Negro problems. We all
Okay,
got them.
Negro problems. Okay, that I got easy.
Miss Red done pulled up.
Yeah, man.
I
We
did. Y'all was having an interesting conversation. I wanted to join in and help the sisters. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I was
sisters,
like,
help the
We
sisters, help the
outnumbered.
sisters. We need
Hello.
these tapes. Help the sisters. We got one over here talking about poly. We got another one over here talking about relationship. We the questions. There's so many questions that's out in the air, but the
I was
question.
answering them motherfuckers in the chat. I don't think y'all seen it though.
Oh yeah. I saw the people in the chat. I saw you answering it. Question is, should women
Hmm.
chase
Should
men?
women chase a man? Fuck no. And I don't want no man chasing me. Now I'm gonna tell you
Same for
why.
the boy. You ain't got no phone for it.
That's three.
Either
That's
we finna
three.
be together, either
Right.
we finna be together or we not. It's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna beg your ass for no more bare minimum, no none of that shit. I'm not chasing you because if you really wanted me, your ass would have been here.
Talk about it. That's what
Hello.
I'm saying. I ain't got time
Period.
to
You
be
better
chasing.
say that.
Okay.
You don't get mad at me because I'm not chasing your ass down the street. You heard me call you the first time. You would have met me halfway if you was in that vibe. I'm not
Who?
about
That's what
to
I'm
force that.
saying. I'm not finna blow
It's
your
not
phone up
charging.
all day. Expect I'm not finna wait by no phone. That's what I don't do.
Baby, if it's
I
I'm
tried
Right.
to
finna move
charge it the
around.
other way.
Negro, Negro. Do
Tell them
you
mind their
think
business, man.
Negro? Do you think women should
What?
sometimes switch the role and chase men?
Do I feel like women should chase men?
Yeah.
And I know I would hope they wouldn't. That shit is. I ain't
I
gonna
wish
lie to
they
you.
would.
And I
Didn't
only
say
say
don't
that.
chase me.
Look, I only say that. I only say that because it's annoying as
Chasing me?
fuck for a
Why
woman
should
when a
I
woman
chase
chasing
you?
man.
It is. It's annoying as shit. I
That
ain't gonna
shit.
you
lie.
That
think it's
shit be
wrong
low
woman
key.
That's
saying
what
it?
I'm saying, man. The
Yeah.
first time you
You
show
would
me
think they
that you
all
not
is clingy
that
and
you
all
don't
that
want me,
needy.
I'm gone. I'm not begging you to do shit.
We
Like
ain't
I was
clingy
in the
needy
club.
motherfucker. I
I
like
was in the
clingy, but I don't
club.
like
I was
needy.
just dancing. A nigga came up to me. I didn't come up to him. He came up to me and asked for my number. Okay. He chased me.
But what? He was in a strip club. You think he didn't
Nah,
come
but
up and
see,
ask for your number?
it's a difference
Now, but
though.
And
see,
See,
here's
I
the
was in
thing though. I
Barcode.
gotta be
I was in
honest. I ain't
Barcode in
never
St. Nance. I was taking a drink. I was at Barcode. The man was looking at me. I was twerking. He walked up to me and
All
started.
right.
He kissed
He
me.
said I
I
was
was drunk.
now
twerking.
He
you
I'm
know
finna
he
kissed
just
me.
fast
wanted
that.
some
Like
ass,
little
but
sis.
kiss me.
nah,
You
cause
know
it's a
he just
For
wanted
difference.
my
some
number.
ass.
Okay.
It's a difference between a woman chasing a nigga and a woman approaching a nigga.
Mm,
Like it's okay for a woman to approach or be the first one to be like, "Hey,
that's what
come
I
look."
meant.
You know what I'm saying? But chasing, nah. See, but women
Now,
feel
see,
like
that's me. I'ma
women feel
come to
I'm
like
you
they
if
like
I
you,
supposed
like
to
you.
nigga.
be approached. They supposed to be chased from beginning to end. They supposed to be made feel like this and everything. But men like a little reciprocation. But if a man say, "Hey, I want that back," then we classify it as sassy or clingy
Yeah.
or whatever.
Now,
You
hold
know what I'm
on though.
saying?
Hold on,
But
bro.
men
Hold
like to
on,
be
bro.
loved on
Hold
too. You
on,
feel
bro.
me? We
Cause
want to
I'm
be
one of
caught
them
up.
women. I'm one of them women. I'm gonna do the same thing I want you to like when I first get in a relationship. I'm gonna do the same thing for you that I want you to do for me. Now, when I start
That's
changing
right.
up, that's because I'm responding to how you responding
Who
to
the fuck
me.
turned the TV off?
That's
Mm.
right.
So once
Let
I
me
see that
pause.
you not reciprocating the shit that I'm giving, I'm backing up.
Mm.
That's right.
Let me pause right quick and let me give Miss Red and Negro time to introduce themselves because I know they didn't introduce themselves. So introduce yourself to the people that's watching.
All right, what's up, man? Ladies first. Go ahead.
Oh, what up, y'all? I'm Miss Red. Big facts. I rap, I sing. I'm known to bust motherfuckers' balls. I talk a lot of shit. Uh, and I'm here for the girls because I'm a girl's girl. You know.
All
Talk
right,
about
well,
it.
I go by the name Negro, Negro Problems. We all got them. I'm
Mm-hmm.
the host of the Negro Problems show. You feel me? Also, I came on here because I was instructed to by my mother. Well, I call her my mama. She
Damn.
blood couldn't make us any closer, but she was talking about Polly. It's probably the one you was talking about, Polly.
Uh-huh.
But she told but she
Yeah,
told me to come on here and
she was
promote
only way
something.
over here. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she told me to come over here and promote something. So I came in and y'all was talking about some real shit. But yeah, I'm straight out of Houston, Texas. All
Talk about
black,
it.
two Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm just vibing. I don't even know what the hell is. What is this?
Well, let me give you an introduction to the
It's a
newbies. This
big
is Tap
mess now.
In.
Now it's a mess.
This is Tap In, the discussion panel. Basically, it's the panel Tap In. Basically, we are not politically correct. We're incorrectly political, meaning we say it how we feel, the way we feel. Don't give a fuck who don't like it. If they don't like it, they can just turn the channel. Um, this is one of the biggest collectives I feel like of podcasters, content creators to do this, to bring this in this form. Because I feel like people, we have a lot of shit that we want to talk about, but it's like it's never the right platform or the right group of people. I feel like it's always been the right group of people. So I don't feel like nobody that came in here has been by happenstance. I feel like they was chosen because they was definitely a good fit.
Makes
Um,
sense.
and if you came through here, you was supposed to be here. I heard you just say something about your shit. Make sure you follow me, gang, so I can come support your shit. Come jump on your shit. I do podcasts, I do interviews. A lot of people up here do podcasts. Real life topics. She does
It's
podcasts.
Real Life Topics podcast in the building from Chicago. Make sure y'all tune in every Thursday night. We discuss the dynamics of life. We do interviews as well. We event hosts, we voiceover artists, we feature vocalists. Check us out on all platforms.
Talk
Live
about it.
7
I'm
p.m.
cute.
Thursday.
I'm
You
cute.
from
Hello.
the city? I'm finna be up there on the
I'm
22nd for the
funny.
Gingers of Black cookout.
If you need
Oh, okay. Well,
any
you better make
contact,
sure you
Yeah.
inbox in Real Life Topics so we can hang out, girl.
Say
We
less.
gotta
I'm
stick
finna
together.
message
We
you.
better together.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
We'll give one more thing. Hawk Life, for those who don't know, Hawk Life, Chop It Up the Podcast, Battle Rap Kingdom Media. We are not just a trend, we're the trendsetter. Everything
on
you
me.
see on me, everything you see on this platform gonna either be original, and you're gonna see other people inspired and doing their own thing by branching out, doing their own thing with the same shit. That's the purpose of it. It's a big ass networking community. That's what it's about. Communicate. I know Nisha is the secretary over at QMM. Shout out to the homie Teasy. I know what they're doing over there with the label. Uh Artists could tap in with them. I know they got a lot of shit they be doing for artists. I've been peeping.
And
I
you
know
can
he been
contact me if you can't get into Teasy. I'm the contact me.
And
Hello.
Real Life Topics will be interviewing Young Teasy tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Time. Check it
I
out.
will be
Quality
there.
Music
You know
Oh
Management
shit! Oh
Oh shit.
shit!
Oh shit.
in the
Oh shit.
building.
I'll be there.
We know who Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out
Yes,
is. He
tune
got about
in.
20 years in the music game, from battle rap to music. He everywhere. Bird nest in the motherfucking building. You already know. Um, then we got Miss Big Red Effects. If you haven't tuned the fuck into who that is, tune the fuck into who that is. Music wise, and not only music wise, battle rap wise. Um,
What fat folks
fucking
say?
threat.
Fuck around and find
Fucking
out.
threat. Threat. You know what I'm saying?
You fucking-
Okay.
It's lit. It's
I don't
lit.
see nobody fucking with Miss Red in that battle right now.
Only person
I ain't
I don't
gonna
know if
do
she
it. She
battled her
probably
yet.
can beat
I'm
my
about to
ass in
battle
it. I ain't gonna
Ghost.
If
lie.
they don't
I'm
make
so
Sin
excited.
versus Miss Red Facts, I don't want to watch it. If they don't make Sin versus Red Facts, I don't want to watch it. That's the battle that needs to
That
happen.
would be dope. That
That
would be
shit should have
dope.
been
Straight
happening.
lyricist on both
Both of
sides.
them
That
got
would be
damn near
awesome.
undefeated records. Both of them records undefeated, pretty much. That needs to happen. I don't know which league. Yeah, I'm kind of
Well,
on
how the heck
excited.
did you and Ghost
That's what
get
y'all
it
say.
started?
Let's smoke. Cuz
Mm,
Smoke wanna start some
okay.
shit. And I of
Okay,
course, you know
let's
what I'm
see.
saying,
Can
when
you
my
rap
name get
against
drugged.
Teasy? Let's see. Let's put the challenge through there.
Oh shit.
She make music too
Let's
now.
go. I rap with anybody.
Let's start with her and
That's just
Teasy.
what I
Let's
love to
see.
do.
Okay.
Let's
Man,
put
lock
her and
in.
Teasy together.
But no, I got into Ghost because Smoke started some shit, and first he tried to come apologize to me for that shit. For that shit, Fafo. He tried to apologize to me, and Ghost was running his mouth, and I called Ghost out because Ghost stopped talking to Smoke too, and he was on
Nah,
Street Talk, sucking Street
oh
Talk
yeah,
ass.
definitely.
And then all of a
See that
sudden, when
point.
they start cracking on his ass, he flipped back to Smoke, and then want to get in the group chat talk about anybody that talk about Smoke got a problem with me.
Oh
So I
my
called his
That's what
ass
he
god.
out.
did
I'm like,
though.
"Wasn't you talking
He ain't
shit?
nothing but a hot
Wasn't you
dog.
talking shit?
He
Fuck
Got
are you
you.
just
talking
So that's
about?
what
he
he did.
You
just he
turned your
just
back
paid
on his ass.
what's his
I've
name? He
been
just
telling
paid
people he
somebody to
need
get
to.
his ass whooped.
I just told you that motherfucker be
He
real.
paid $500.
And
I
got
was
whooped.
I was baffled and got his ass beat.
Man, look, yeah, it's crazy. But in the topics, the next
Hmm.
question is it? I know real life and Ms. Red wasn't here for this topic. Is it time for a woman to be in leadership in the United States, or should a woman lead the country?
Hell
Oh
no.
fuck
Why
yeah.
should we leave the country?
Hold
All you
on.
got to do
No,
is
he
look
said
how the
lead the
country is
country. We
being
need we
ran.
need a woman leader in this
Oh yeah,
bitch. We
I
need a
said
woman
Kamala Harris,
president.
but guess what?
Okay.
I said Kamala Harris, but they ass voted for Trump, and I said who all the Trump supporters tap
And they
in. If you
did.
voted for Kamala Harris, tap in. If you voted for Trump, stay your ass on the phone for
And right
hell. That's
here,
what I said.
I definitely voted for Kamala.
Oh, I fuck with you. I
That
fuck
nigga
with you.
Well,
cheated.
my response to
As a
that
woman,
is
I couldn't vote for Trump. You was a womanizer. You ain't shit, and you not for anybody but white men. You ain't even for
Hmm.
women at
He's
all.
trying to
As a
ban
woman, I couldn't
abortion
vote for
right
him.
now.
I don't see how Latinos voted
Man,
for
talking
him
about grab
knowing that
him
they
by
was
the
gonna send him
pussy.
back. Like, what made
she gonna
y'all
talk
vote
about
for him?
the
They didn't even wait a month. They started shipping them out of here.
Boy, what? You shipping them motherfuckers out here like a bad bag of dope.
Left and right, they didn't came and
And
say, no,
then
let's clear the
and
house.
then they just did that protest and he talking about, oh, we want to ramp up motherfucking ICE. Y'all just pissing that man off because it was his birthday too and didn't nobody show up to that damn parade.
Ain't nobody want to go to that shit. Nobody don't fuck with him like that. He out here
I
doing all
also
this
got on
extra
him. I
shit.
said, and I asked this question. Like I said, why y'all so against R. Kelly? But he stayed in the Trump tower. Trump know what's going on in them towers. He gonna talk about no, he didn't.
Yeah,
Boy,
she
y'all want to act like Trump wasn't at them Diddy parties? I know he was. Stop playing.
doing that
Exactly. Stop
Epstein.
playing.
He
Epstein
was
Trump
he
shit.
was at
said
the
it on
Epstein
my money.
parties. He was at the Epstein parties.
You
Even
heard
worse,
Oh me.
Epstein. That's who party he was at.
He definitely on the
why?
Cross
list.
that T. Twice
Why they
it.
ain't mentioned that? Oh, that's right, because he was
Twice it.
president when that list came out. Ooh.
On
Mm-hmm.
me, he was. What
Mm-hmm.
you say?
Men's been my answer to that question is I would like to answer that question. My answer to that question is who has been running the world since we've been born and before time? Is the world
Oh
doing very
Lord.
well? Okay, then that go your answer. It looked like it needs to be a woman running it because men's been running it and it ain't
Yeah, it ain't
Ain't nothing
shit.
happened.
looking too good. It ain't looking
Mm-hmm.
too
Nothing
good.
happened.
Especially now in society
Did
where
he
where
Men's
actually
the
been
have
running it
gender
for a
kids?
roles
long
has
time.
switched. Because to
Mm.
me, like the gender roles have
Yes.
switched. I see a lot of men out here gossiping, doing what females used to do when I was in high school,
Yep.
and now
Yep.
women like me, we out here bossing shit up and doing what the fuck we gotta do. So yeah, I would like to see a
Trump
woman
know what's
president.
Yep.
going on. He won't even step
Yes.
foot for R. Kelly
Exactly.
and R. Court and say he didn't do nothing. You know what's going on you know what's going on in that Trump Tower, and you know what's going on at them Diddy parties. So let's speak for it.
What you think was
You know
happening
them
on The
girls with them
Apprentice
hog
show?
ties and everything.
When he ran The Apprentice show, I didn't like
Exactly.
him then. When he did his show The Apprentice, I didn't like him then.
Right.
He
You're
been with
fired. You're fire face ass nigga. He ridiculous.
Man.
What
you
do
Like
know,
we
I
you know
said,
what's
that's
going
enough
on
miss?
right now. Lil Dixie
for the
testimony.
men.
Play
Trying to
that
let a
song when a
woman
woman
run
That's
goes,
enough
shit.
for the
R.
men
Kelly.
running stuff.
I tell you
So
one
we
thing,
do need
we
a
wouldn't
woman.
be over there in the middle of wars. I'm gonna tell you that. Also, what we not gonna be doing is getting in nobody motherfucking business because we don't give a fuck. We got kids to raise. We got shit to do.
And we voted for Columbia Harris. We won't be in war right now and be getting sick across the ocean. If somebody voted for
Mm-hmm.
Columbia.
And then our people, our citizens will be going over here getting in a war, thinking that they're gonna have all these promises when they come back. Don't get it. Now we got homeless veterans, but you gonna bring refugees from Ukraine and everything else and give them free food stamps, free housing, all the other shit. But you can't do that to the men that fought for us.
Or the women or single
Like South
parents
Africans, that's what he
that he
brought.
trying to take care of Medicaid. We can't even get Medicaid. How you
On
know if
top
our
of
babies
that,
ain't
he's
sick?
taking away equal employment rights. On
Mm-hmm.
top of that, he trying to take away women's rights. He trying to take it back to where if you got a husband and he say drop them drawers, you can't say no. You got me fucked up. We finna fight. We finna fight.
I mean, I
I'm
ain't dropping
sorry.
shit.
I mean, we ain't got to argue. Only time I'm not finna do that is if
What's
I'm
the
on my
next
period.
topic?
But
What's the
shit,
next topic? Let's go to the
right?
next topic, man.
Let's go.
The next topic
You want
is
some
Oh
wine,
shit.
boo? I got you here, boo. You want some?
the
I already drunk some. I
I
had
know
their ass
that's
lit.
right.
I
next
had some.
topic.
I had some Luna. I had some Luna.
The
I know that's right. That's my shit
next
too.
topic is for the parents out here. Um, how do we break the cycle with our kids?
Ooh, break
Man,
the
I
you
think
just
that
gotta do
cycle.
the
I
exact
think that
opposite of what your parents did.
I
Do the
think that
opposite.
honestly go deeper
I
for
That
put my
me
son in the
because
conversation
damn
I'm
never
a
boot
white
went.
camp. If
woman.
he wanna, hold on, let's have a break the cycle. If my son wanna be out here gang bang, say what's up, Crip? What's up, Blood? Take your ass to boot camp. Bye.
Mm,
You gonna be in the streets dead, or you wanna go to boot camp? Which one you wanna go?
mm,
See, I think that go
Man.
deeper for me because I am a white woman. You know what I'm saying? So, and I
mhm,
got black kids. So when you ask me that question, it go deeper for me. Like
mhm,
the main thing that I've always broke, even as a little shorty, is how I look at people. I noticed my family being a certain way with people. Like it's okay to be friends with people of color, but it's not okay to mix. I never felt that in my heart. So when I seen the shit that I was seeing growing up and the racism and the somatic racism that people doesn't talk about, like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
can't be racist because I got a black friend. No, that's not what we finna do. We don't
Yeah,
do that shit.
right,
So with me,
right.
I raise my kids in a different light. The first thing I tell my kids is number one, the police not going to look and be like, we have a mixed male, white and black. They're not going to do that. They're going to say black male.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I really
Right.
break the cycles as far as like how my
And I
family
agree
is.
with you there. And then I got another one on that one too. Um, I'm I'm bisexual. I like men and women,
What?
but I'm not like listen to this one. I don't condone my son go to school and they talking about something. Oh, you raised by two women. No, baby, you have two mothers. It's people
Facts.
out here. This people, it's men having babies as well because they trans their body to female. So you can't look
Oh
at
shit.
That ain't why
you can't look at it as a
they was
bad way.
already a female
You
turned
have
into
to
a
show
nigga
your
that's and
kids.
got pregnant. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Mm,
Nah, I ain't.
man.
Listen, I just teach my kids as far as like how I break the cycle. I teach my kids
Yeah.
that love is love. Love doesn't see
Yeah.
color. Love doesn't see
Right.
gender, no nothing like that. You are who you are and whoever you want
Yeah.
to be. Just make sure that you're gonna be a good person. We don't say racist
Yeah.
shit. We don't talk like this. We don't kick it with people who
Mm-mm.
do.
We
Like
don't say nigger. We don't say none
right.
of that. Fuck you.
One thing,
Hey gal, bring your
one
ass here,
thing with
gal. We ain't
me,
gonna say none of that. None of
yeah,
that.
one
We
thing with
not.
me would have to be seeing how my family treats other people. And you know that saying back in the day, what happened in the house stay in the house, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So basically they be sweeping shit underneath the rug. And
Man.
one thing that I've done is had a conversation with my daddy since he been gone, God rest his soul. That's how I have childhood trauma, because we swept that shit underneath the rug. Motherfuckers ain't talk about that shit. It didn't get talked about outside of the house. So you never addressed them feelings as a kid. This is why we have childhood trauma. And this is why we have trauma
Yep.
as an adult. So I teach my kids, we not doing that. We not sweeping shit underneath the rug. We gonna talk about it as a family. Now you don't need to
Yep.
go run and tell motherfuckers that school was going on, but we gonna have this
Mm-mm.
conversation as a family and we gonna talk about this because this is not okay. We're not
Right.
sweeping this underneath the rug. So that's my biggest way that I
Mm-hmm.
do things to make sure that I break that cycle, because I don't want my kids going
Yeah.
through that trauma as a kid. It's bad enough that it's some shit that I can't save them from. It's bad enough it's already been
Yeah.
shit that went down that I wish I could have saved them from or moved differently like I learned now.
But
And you know what I'm saying?
look back as our ancestors, like, you know. Look back how our ancestors is when we did y'all we won't even have bras or t-shirt. We was walking around naked. And people
Mm.
were like, why is you I said, because I feel comfortable in my own skin. I want my
Mm-hmm.
son to feel comfortable in his own skin because if you didn't have back then, you didn't have no t-shirt. You just had just like a garment and no shirt. You
Right, right.
gotta feel free in your own skin and
Yeah.
raise your kids to stand up for what they believe in and not what people
Mm-hmm.
say or
Um.
about your parents, because that's how. Yep. Next
Right, right.
question.
Um. Faithful, you want to get your opinion? I know you got kids. You want to get your opinion on this topic?
Man, I don't know. But I didn't like my mom. I still don't like her. So I just did everything opposite of what she did. I over loved them. I let them speak their mind, but I raised them old school. Like it ain't no why I don't want you to do something. It's because I said so.
Mm.
But because I loved them so much, it wasn't like fear or nothing. It was like that's just how I wanted it.
I
And
understand what
Right.
you're
I
coming
raised them in
from. I
love and
understand what
not in
you come.
fear.
I
yeah.
understand where all y'all come from, but this is a story that I never share with nobody. And since y'all we are family, I'm gonna share this
Oh,
story. Like
exclusive.
my mama, my mama didn't raise me as a kid.
Mm.
I have to. I seen my mama do things in front of us, and I was like, "Mom, why are you doing that?" And to this day, I be like, Mama, I call my mama, tell her I did a lot of disrespect, but I also try to respect her. But at this point, I'm like, respect your mama, you don't get one mama. I said, nah, I can't do that. She got three of my kids and I can't see them. I have three little girls that look up to me and I'm trying to show my son, keep fighting, don't give up. And that's what I'm trying to show my son. And it's like,
Yeah, you ain't gotta
is it
respect them
gonna
just
work
because
or
they your
not?
mama. If
Exactly.
they doing you wrong and they disrespectful, fuck them. I don't care what nobody say about it. They don't just because you got my last name don't mean I gotta respect you. You gotta earn
So
Facts.
have
that.
your mama took you to court? Have your mother took you to court and take your
Baby,
kids?
let me tell you some shit about my mama. My mama
Mm.
done called the police on me. This bitch
Mm.
done called DCFS
Ooh,
on me.
damn.
I asked this
Ooh.
bitch one day, I said, why the fuck I said, I don't understand how you got 4 fucking kids, but you only call me when some shit need done. You love the gangster side of me when shit need to get popped off, but yet when that bitch turned against you because you raised me a certain
That's a
way,
problem.
now you mad. And
It's
I
a
don't play
problem,
like that.
right?
I'm standing on all 10 behind mine. And what you did to my kids, you or what you did to me, you will never do to my fucking kids. I will beat your ass at
Mm.
the end of the day over my babies. I don't play that shit.
When I
And
was
I asked my
pregnant, when
mama
I
one
was
day,
pregnant,
I low key asked my mama one day, I said, why is it you always call me? Why you don't call your other kids? I said, and why, when I'm the only one that dropped everything I do to do whatever for you, do you hate me so much? This lady looked at me without hesitation, was like, I don't know, Cassie. I was like, bam,
Damn.
bam. It wasn't even damn. I wasn't even shocked. Like, I already knew. I just wanted the bitch to say it. Like, just say, I already know the shit. You know what I'm saying? But just be
Sometimes,
real with yourself.
sometimes
right?
the correct answer was I can't love you the way you need me to because I wasn't loved correctly. And that's the problem with the parents these days. Be honest as you possibly
Right.
can with your children,
I
especially when
asked
It's
you
my
have a
not
mama that
kid.
just
same
that. We got to
question.
talk about the parents that be jealous of their kids too. Cause my mama
Yes.
jealous of me because
Mm-hmm.
I'm everything that she could
Mm-hmm.
never be. I don't care
Mm.
about what people think. I stand my
That's
10.
just true,
I
man.
fight for what I believe in. And she low key jealous of me. So you got to throw
That's
them
how
type
I
of
feel with my
parents in there
mama.
too.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
they
my
got
mama
different
trying to
kinds.
be a mom. She trying to be grandma now. But where's that mama instinct when I needed you? But my sister and
Speaking
my
on
Yeah.
that,
two brothers, they praise my mom. I said, y'all some sick ass. Y'all suck up on the bullshit that she
Girl,
doing.
I
now let
feel
me
Y'all
give
you.
you
some
My
my
kiss
siblings
ass.
story.
do
I'm
the
not kissing no
same
ass.
shit.
Now let me give you my
I do that
story
with my
since we all
daddy, my
family here.
biological daddy. I told my daddy to go to hell. I said, you only call me when you need something. When me and my son was in this tornado, you didn't pick up that phone. I said, go to hell. Go call the other kids, and I hung up the phone in his face.
Let me tell you about my situation. My mama didn't raise me neither. From 2 to 15, I stayed with a man that I perceived was my father. From her saying, basically, she certain situation happened. She kept her mouth quiet and let it be. Y'all know what y'all women be doing behind the scenes. She let it be. Um, Compared to the way my brothers and sisters grew up and the way I grew up, best decision by far she could have ever made for me. You know what I'm saying? Even though it wasn't for me at that time the right decision in my mind, it was the best decision after the long run. Because at the end of the day, I could have grew up how my brother system had to be grown at 14 years old, had to be out here in the streets surviving, mom living off of SSI, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I didn't have to grow up like that for the most part until I got around 15, 16, and that guy that raised me got killed. And I was in the house with him when he got killed, but they didn't know I was in there. I was a
Damn.
child underage. Um, but my blessing was that I was raised with two moms and two fathers. And I say that because I have a godmother, I have my regular mom, and I have my biological father and the guy that raised me. The guy that raised me passed away. My biological father is still alive. He just made 70 a few days ago. God willing, more life. Um, he wasn't a bad person, but me and him didn't get along. And we didn't get along because too, it was it was me not understanding my place. And a lot of times children don't understand their place. We crosses that line too much. And he was the type of motherfucker, I brought you in this world, I'm gonna take you out. You say something crazy, I'm punch you in
Mm-hmm.
your fucking mouth. That's what it is.
Yep.
And I was the type, you're not gonna hit me without me hitting you back. I don't give a fuck who you is. You gotta understand. The man that raised me was 6 feet 300 some pounds. If he swung on me and we fought, what makes you think I'm gonna let a motherfucker 5'8" swing on me and I'm not gonna swing? I don't give a fuck who you is. That was just me. I was brazen. But what I do understand as a parent, as me being his first child, and a lot dealing with my the man that raised me, he didn't know how to raise. So I was his first child, so he was learning on the go as well. Sometimes we gotta understand that parents are not perfect. Now I ain't saying some don't do shit intentional. Sometimes we want to be loved intentionally. We want to be treated a certain way intentionally, and they don't have that in them. And some people are just fucked up. Yeah, I'm not
Yep.
making no excuses. That's just what it is. My mama, the nice person you can meet in the world. But hey, she made the decision she made, and it was the best one for me. The shit that my brothers was going through, they out here drugging, this, that, and the third. I'm not like that. That was my upbringing because my upbringing was different. Um, but at the same time, I don't have kids right now, and that's a blessing and not a blessing because I'm 40 years old. I always wanted kids, but I never kept a relationship long enough to have kids because, like I said, I'm zero tolerance with bullshit. Don't come playing in my face. I don't play like that. Cause I'm not gonna play in yours. I'm gonna treat you with the same respect you give me. So don't come play. That's a whole nother subject. That's why that didn't go that way. But if I had advice to give, because I had in my lifetime I had to raise a couple kids. And if I had any advice to give people trying to raise their kids and trying to change the cycle. Accept the things you can and accept the things that you cannot. Understand that there are certain things you're going to tell that child that they're going to adhere to, and there's going to be other things they're not. And then when they not, they're going to have to learn from the mistakes on their own. We can't. We can bring you to the water, but we can't make you drink. If that makes sense. We can bring you to a whole mother. You could be thirsty as a motherfucker, and I come bring you a Kentwood water bottle. If you don't take that motherfucker, you just don't take that motherfucker. That's just like when you cook some. How many people with children know this, and this is a fact? When you cook some, you always got that one child talking about what they don't eat.
Mm-hmm.
You always, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. All right. I was always told whatever on the fucking stove you don't eat it, you're gonna be
You
hungry.
finna eat that shit or you gonna be hungry.
And that's it.
And you
You know
finna
Ain't
what I'm
no
go to
saying?
bed
McDonald's,
without
Like,
no
eating. Ain't no
none of
constantly.
that.
snack, no none of that
I couldn't
shit.
tell a motherfucker I was hungry. I got thrown through the wall telling my grandmother I was hungry and I really was starving. You know what I mean? But she paid me after, but she
Mm-hmm.
was mad because I asked. But that's because she had her own fucked up problem. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, don't allow your past to reflect on your children. We got to lead by example with our children. So,
Facts.
sometimes, in order to do that, you got to forgive those that hurt you because sometimes you still carrying that trauma behind. I was talking about that earlier. You still carrying it and you bring
Mm-hmm.
that into your children. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and sometimes children, really honest truth, 50% of children is naturally rebellious. You have those that just not like that. They just rather do what their mama. They say love their parents dirty draws. They're gonna do whatever their parents tell them to do, how they tell them to do it. They're gonna be obedient. And then you got that one that wants to be the wild child of black sheep. That's just them. They always got to do it their way. They always got to get it the hard way. They always got to find out that the grass ain't green on the other side. That's the same motherfucker tell you they can run away and they can't even must go up the street. They coming right back. I thought you was running away. My little niece did this one day. He told her mom, I hate you. I'm about to run away. Right? Now I'm black. You would expect us black folks to snatch up on her collar.
Uh-uh.
And they're like, well, you know what I mean? You would think. I laughed and let her walk out the door. About 30 minutes, she come back. Her mama mad as a motherfucker. I'm laughing, mind you. 30 minutes, she come back and I said, I thought you was running away. See, sometimes ignorance ain't even the key. Sometimes you gotta let them go for what they know and understand that ain't what you want. I could have stopped you at the door and told you you're a female. I'm not about to let you walk out there because it ain't safe for you as a female to go out there. But I want you to realize when you go out there door, you ain't got no choice but to turn back around. Because those who you think your friends who you cutting up behind, they're
That
not gonna
part.
open the door.
That part.
So you gotta understand that. It's the same way you go to jail. Niggas sit out here and be easy influenced by their little partners, and my little nephew died at 15. Not a real story. Got killed out here in these streets, got shot up 5 times, 15 years old. Ain't no reason a 15-year-old child should have been hit 5 times. 4 in the back, 5 in the back, 5 times, two went in and exit out. He died instantly. Ain't no reason a 15-year-old child should lose their life out here. And the reason that happened because his mama was too focused on the streets instead of paying attention to her child. But I don't blame her because it's hard for a woman to try to raise a man, especially when you nailing that coffin and he steady want to do what he want to do. She had to understand that she had to, like I said, um, ask God for the understanding to understand the things she could change, the things she cannot. He had to go learn the hard way. Unfortunately, in these streets, in New Orleans streets, is the wrong place to go and learn the hard way. And that's what happened. And he lost his life at a young age. I done seen too many youngsters lose their life at a young age. I done see people lose their life to seizures. I done caught my nephew. See, my little niece with seizures. I done seen so much in my lifetime. That's what makes me a humble person
I've
now.
been in the. I jumped off the porch. Well, people don't know. I jumped off the porch at age 16, and I thought, no, I'm gonna say 18, and I want to walk the streets and be out there. Have, like I was like, sex ain't the way you get caught. So many diseases out here, so you gotta learn who you
Facts.
sleep with.
Yeah,
And
my
I
cat.
I didn't know that until till it hit me when I had my first child. And
Mm-hmm.
my first child kind of slowed me down, but I still wanted to be a little wild. Then I had my little second. I had a miscarriage. I was 19 weeks. Her daddy jumped on me. I lost her. Then God gave me a miracle baby to where I want to sit down, but I still want to do the same thing. Had another little girl. Had another little girl. Until I had my son, he kind of woke me up a little bit. My son made me the person I am, so I don't give no fuck. When it comes to my son, he my protector. So when I
Mm,
look, that little boy right there give me every day. I just be looking at him. He my protector.
mm. Yeah, man. And the son's supposed
I'm
to be the main
I'm
protector.
27 now. I'm 27. I don't want to be in the streets no more. I want to settle down, be with my kids, cause that's what who got me. I'm fighting for it. It's my kids, and I'm going to school. I go to school for business administrator. I'm gonna get my license in 2 more years. I don't got time to be out here playing.
That's
I'm
Hell
real.
looking
yeah,
for
do
my
your
kids.
shit, girl, as you
That's real.
should.
I was
I'm
about to
living
say
for
you
my
should have
kids.
been got out of the streets, but that's a choice. And people gonna only do it when they're ready. There's a choice. You can't force that. Me personally, I don't expect somebody 22,
My auntie
23
was trying to
to
tell me the
not want
first
to
time. She said, "Poo poo, that
live
man ain't
life.
for you." My auntie was trying to tell me, "Poo poo, that man ain't for you." I said, "Man, I didn't know what that mean at first." I'm like, he said he ain't gonna do it again, but men can tell you a lot of stuff. They ain't gonna do it again, or I'm not gonna hurt you no more.
And
That's the game to get you to stay. You gotta learn to wake up.
the
And then
challenge,
so
men like
many
the
females
challenge.
come to me said, can I take?" I said, "Girl, I can't take you out of my wings unless you want help. I'm
That's
not gonna keep going through this and being there because I got kids to look out for."
yeah. I'm the type. I'm not about to go through all that. Let me tell you something. I men will say to the death of us what we say, but women not naive neither. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop acting like you was oblivious to it.
To the
You
game and
lost him to a point to where you was willing to take so much of his shit. You
when
ain't
I tell
your luck
everybody this
wasn't.
is my dream, I dream to work in the airport. I got a job working in the airport. I'm waiting on them to come back with my background. The second dream, I always want to work with a music producer and be assistant and be on podcasts and let everybody know my truth. And that's what I'm doing. You can hear my truth or you
Hmm.
don't want to hear it. I'm not here to. I don't want to be here to judge nobody. I'm here to make somebody be bigger and top notch. I'm not here to do that.
Right, right. I ain't here to judge. I'm just here to keep it real. You know, let it be known that we got to hold some accountability for some of the trials and tribulations that we've been through. Cause some of the shit be self inflicted, and that's part of holding that accountability and telling the truth. Is also having that accountability to understand that some of the shit that I've been through was self inflicted. I put myself through some of the fights and the arguments and the situations in relationships that I probably got into. I probably put myself into it because I wasn't open to hear her what the fuck she had to say. It wasn't that I didn't hear it. Is that
I wasn't ready to take heed to it. That's how I was.
you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
I tell my kids that all the time. I tell them that 99% of the shit we go through is because we allow it. You
Yeah,
know, like
You can joke about. That's why I
after
said
the
if you
first
leave this
time, that's
podcast and you
it.
don't know who I am by the day, I joke
yeah.
about sex, but it's also be some real shit when it comes to the end. You can't
Yeah.
take the heat. You can't take the heat in the kitchen and get out of it because that's what I do.
Right.
And everybody say, "Damn, I fuck with her because all she talk about sex, but she can give you that vibe about her," and you like, "Damn, that's what I can relate to her."
Yeah, people relate to you because you
That's
as
what I'm
real
trying
as
to
it
tell my
get.
best
You as
friend.
real as it get.
I
Ain't no
I'm
sugarcoat.
getting my blessing back. I told my best friend. I told my friend she and her son can come move here. But when her dude, I checked her door. Said, "Hey, nigga, you gonna do what?" I went to my mom. Said, "You gonna do what to my house? This is my son. My son gotta live here. I worked my ass off from that. I didn't have nowhere to go when I moved first down here. I went to two different shelters. I said I worked my ass off for the ground for my son to have a roof over his head. I went to the hospital, worked my ass off. I said I'd be damn for a motherfucker to put harm in my son. To fear my son, I'm gonna fight. And that's when you get me in mama mode. My kids, you can give me pit. You can do anything to piss me off. It's my kids.
Facts.
I'm so protective of my kids. You can say anything. You can do anything. But when it comes to my kids and they protectors and their environment, that's when you can get me and get your ass beat.
That's why I tell people
I'm not gonna fight you unless it's about my kids.
I'm a retired certified crash out. But you come in my motherfucking kids, I promise you she gonna come out of
I
retirement.
promise you ain't gonna make it no more. That's the only way you can get me. They're like, damn,
That
I had a tough
lioness
time,
come
bro.
out is over with, baby.
Thanks. Definitely,
I can be
definitely.
nice, give you a place, give you anything over your head. You can pay me, give me my blessings. I don't care what you give me, I take it. It's a blessing. You feel what I'm
Mm,
saying? I didn't reach out to people I didn't even know. But I can do one I can do a man or a female. You can get rent my room in here or do a podcast. I don't care. I'm giving blessings because people out here lost their house and they don't got nowhere to go. I was just one of those people, and that's why I tell them. I gotta
mm.
check your background because, like I say, I have a baby. If you're a sex offender or a child molester, you won't be around my child because I don't play neither one of those games.
You got to be careful who
I
you
would
bring
not go
around.
to sleep unless my baby right here beside me. My baby not gonna be nowhere near away from me.
Yeah, you gotta be careful who you have a baby with too. That nigga threw that fucking child off that bridge.
Yeah,
Somebody threw the nigga off the bridge. That nigga didn't have no
I don't let
remorse.
no. I'm very overprotective. I don't let nobody
No.
watch my kid. I'm like, oh, I watch your baby. What's your? You got CPS training? Do you got CPR training? Do you have all these? I got to read
So
your
the baby
resume. I
daddy
don't
can't
play, and
even
I
get.
go deep in your background. They're like, what? I paid to go deep in your background and know who you, who you. If you're a sex offender, I will not. I will not pay you to watch my baby. I will have a monitor in my room. You will never know it's a monitor. I will have a monitor and watching my child. If I see someone on a monitor, I'm going to go off.
Even with the men and women you dealing with, though, you gotta watch who you bring around to the men and
That's
women you
how I
dealing
be.
with.
I don't
And
trust nothing.
even with the motherfuckers that you have kids with you, sometimes you gotta watch them. I just seen some shit about man threw the fucking his baby over the fucking thing, told the woman he threw
Over a thing. Yep. I didn't. I'm so overprotected to a point when I
like
take
he
my
threw the
baby
baby
to
over the
daycare.
bridge. He threw the baby
Over the
over the
bridge.
bridge
Yep. I
and
know what you're
called
talking about.
her and told her she asked him where the child at. Oh, I threw the
I
motherfucker
didn't
over.
look. I didn't look in. I didn't look in daycares. I be so protected to put my son in daycare because a baby. I think it was in Memphis, so I'm not mistaken. A baby came home with a black eye. And when the mother went up there to check the teacher about it, the baby, the lady called the police. I'm like, ain't no calling the police when you have this staff and she beating on somebody's child. That's not cool. It's not
Right.
cool. So I looking all to that. Like I just don't
Yeah.
put him in anything. The daycare my son in now, I'm about to change it because I don't like he's not learning nothing. He's not grasping
Yeah.
what they talking about. He's gonna be delaying behind. I don't want him in delaying behind mode. I am still in my find him a daycare to where he go to and check up on it and read their reviews. I just don't put him in anything.
Yeah, man. You want him to be up. I mean, depending on his age. I mean, if he old enough to go to pre-K and he start getting him in school early at 4, 5. But I understand, even bringing children to school is not. It's so much going on in the
I
world. But
was so to the point I didn't let none of my kids go to school to daycare. I was grasping or watching them on my own. But I have to get that chance. Oh, I have to work. I gotta put him in. I was so adamant when I had him. He was my only baby I had when I first moved down here, and I was like, "Oh, should I put him in the daycare?" Because I was so just having him up under me, not let him go nowhere.
mm,
Because so many people, kids coming home with black eyes.
mm, yeah, true. That's true, man. This has been another dope episode of Tap In the Panel. Um,
Everybody left out.
yeah, everybody left out. I don't know if you got my Facebook. Get some cute followers so I can add you to the panel chat. That way, when we do this shit,
You can
pull up.
add me at Big Trouble. It's on this one, Big Trouble. I don't think
Big
I got
Trouble.
it.
Hold on,
Yeah.
it's Big Trouble.
Yeah, it should have TV photograph and my flyer on the background.
Okay, I see the flyer on the background.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna add you to the group in a second once you add the friend request. But yeah, like I said, man, it's been another dope episode of Tap In. You know what I'm saying? If you tapped out, you ain't tapped in. We did have some more topics. One of those topics was do we think the world going into World War III? Absolutely. Real quick on that topic. Absolutely.
World War III. If this go to World War III, I don't know what to do, but I'll fight for my country. But I can't do. I can't. I didn't see World War Z, but I don't want to see no World War Three break out.
No, if it's gonna be World War
I
Three, it's
want
gonna
too
be
many movies to see
overseas.
that. Too many slavery movies. I'd be scared.
Yeah, it's gonna be overseas, but
I be
I
got.
ain't fucking with it.
I just. I ain't gonna lie. I went to the arch. I ain't gonna lie. I went to the arch and I looked at this goddamn boat. I said. So I prayed up myself. I said, son, I hope we don't go up under the water.
Yeah,
Oh Lord, I was so scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was so scared because I see the damn boats where the slave was on. And I said, I hope we don't get on the goddamn boat and what these damn people that they capture. Because I'm going to say, I surrender all. I
yeah,
surrender all.
I ain't fucking with
I can't run. So if you put me in chains, I'm going to surrender.
like I said, motherfuckers, military vet. I ain't going to fight nobody else war. If it be a World War Three, it's gonna
I ain't
be.
gonna fight no war because I
It's
can't.
pretty much already
I was
happened.
born with a hole in my heart, so I ain't gonna. I'm gonna die instantly. So you just gonna have to kill me
They
instantly.
gonna skip you. They gonna be like, nah, she can't go. They gonna skip you. They might. Nah, your son, he the only boy. That's the when he's at that age. He at that age right now, so he good. But
Yeah.
what they do with drafts. Per se is what I'm saying. Son, the oldest child or the only child. No, I think if it's the only child, it don't go. If it's the only boy, it don't go. But if it's the oldest boy, he go or something like that. I'm retired military, so it's been
My son. Okay, I have a 7 year old, a 6 year old, a 2 year old, and a 2 year old. Finna be 2 year old.
yeah. If the
My
oldest
son
was
finna be two.
he would have been the oldest boy would have been the one to go if it was like a draft. But I don't think it's gonna be no draft. I don't think it's
My
gonna be.
oldest one that passed away, she would have been. She would have been. She would be 13. She turned. She just turned 13.
Oh shit. Condolences, condolences.
Then
But
it's
yeah,
next to the oldest seven here.
that's
Uh,
crazy.
I think I'm a Gen. I think I'm a Gen Z. I don't even know the damn generation. I think Gen Z. I don't know. I gotta look that shit up because I forgot. I don't be on that shit. Like that.
Yeah, I got some wild generations. Look, y'all
I
generation.
think you got Gen Zs, you got Gen Y, Gen XX, and some shit like that. It's a lot of it.
Yeah, I stopped keeping up with that after they went with the millennial shit. I stopped keeping
Yeah,
up with it.
millenniums. I think I'm a millennium. I don't even know. I was born in '97, so
You probably love millennial. Yeah, that's a millennial, I believe. But that was like right when 2000s was kicking in. That's what the millennium was for the 2000s and shit. Yeah, B 2K, the millennium tour and all that shit come after that. But like I said, man, it's tap in the podcast, tap in or tap out. Catch us next week. We're gonna do this again. Hopefully, we get everybody pulled up. A pack house. Actually, we did have a pack house, even though they came separate. We had about 8 or 9 people to show up with us, 10 to max. So it still was a good night. Um,
mhm.
if y'all tuned in and rocked with us, man, continue to keep
If
rocking.
Teasy can't get in, I'll be the one supporting him because
Talk
he be
about
busy.
QMM. Talk about it. Shout out
Yeah,
Easy. I know you had to leave. You said he had to put his son down. He was supposed to come back.
yeah, he
Family.
probably knocked out.
Family
I,
first. I know how that you shit. But a child to sleep, you gonna sleep with him. 9, 10. They had to do what they had to do, man. I ain't mad at it.
We do also, y'all. I'm sorry. One of our artists do have an album release coming out this Friday. Please tap in. If you follow me, you will see half our artists do have songs coming out. Not the I don't have none of their new ones posted, but I sure will be having posted. Please follow some of my new artists. We do have a new artist that just signed named Maisha Love. She just signed on to QMM management team. So we looking to sign more artists. So please tap in with us. Please tap in. You can follow
Definitely
me. If you're trying to get signed to quality music and management, you can inbox me or you can inbox my boss, where it's Young Teasy. We are looking for unsigned artists as well. Come on and join the team as well.
facts, facts. I got some interviews coming up. Amin Cash. Then I got an interview with this European artist. I haven't dropped the fly yet. That's coming. I know we got the Hulk Life Rest. I just put my streaming schedule up for everything that I be doing. Sometimes you're gonna see me on TikTok selling products. Sometimes I might be on Twitch. doing
I
something in
do
school?
have a TikTok, and I do have a TikTok. Y'all can follow me at Nisha Positive on TikTok. I got a hella views on there. So it's about my kids. It's myself on there, but also I do have Young Teasy flyer on there. If you're looking for music management, you can hit me up on TikTok. And you also can follow me on IG. I think it's Nisha Positive on there. So you can follow me. I have IG. I have all platforms. So you can get me at all platforms.
Yeah. All platforms.
All
All
platforms.
platforms. Um, like I said,
The
make sure.
biggest one I do promote is my Facebook and my IG. So once again, my name is Nisha Positive. On Instagram, I just started that account. I will be putting some of the quality music met people on there one, so I can get them follow up more and more, because that's what all the artistry is on. It's IG, so I'm gonna try to get their platform started on that one as well too.
Exactly, exactly. Like I said, follow quality music on all platforms. Follow her on all
All
platforms.
platforms, thank you,
Uh,
supporter.
real life
You try to
topics.
get your music off the ground, you can hit me up. You do not have to go to Teasy. Just text me your budget and what you're looking for, and then I transfer you over to him. But I need to know your budget, where are you looking for, and etc. And where do I gotta start from? The first month, like you said, the first month fee is $350, and then we go from there.
Facts, facts. Like I said, check me out, man. Yeah, I know I got so much shit coming up.
We do
I just
have another artist that's trying to switch over with us. We don't know that yet, but she be trying to switch over. She is with Dreezy Deshawn right now. She got a video is coming out with him that's gonna be at the odds, but she will be transferred over to us. We have more people that's trying to come in and help and support. You have the podcast on here. I fuck with him. He be tapping in with us as well, see how we doing. But yeah, we do real good. We real good. We do have a showcase of one of our artists in Tampa, Florida. Like I say, Teaser will be performing at that mug. But if y'all need me to, I will be out there as well, babysitting outside, but try to bring my son. But I do not like taking my son on the roads when I'm doing this stuff. So I would do anything in the cause to help my team progress. So hit me up if you need anything.
factual,
I
factual.
stay down for my team. I'll never leave. I'm quality music management all day long till the day I die, running my blood. You see how long I stay down.
Yeah, facts, facts.
Yeah.
Shout out quality. Like I said, shout out Real Talk Podcast. Shout out all everybody that came through. Like I said, I got some shit coming up. Y'all just stay tuned to the platform, man. Y'all see my streaming schedule. Y'all see I'm all over the place. On certain days, y'all don't see where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Don't support, continue to support. Go on a TikTok shot, look at the showcase, buy you some shit. You know what I'm saying? Off my showcase. You know what I'm
and
saying?
keep supporting him as well, and keep supporting quality music management. We all here on all platforms. Keep continue supporting us. Keep continue. We need all the like and support that we need at this point.
Exactly. Everybody to support everybody to build the biggest network possible. Tap in, your boy Hulk Life. Y'all know what it is.